He has been looking hot in the lower bracket, but he's never got player of the match.
If he's saying gets robbed a third time, and obviously,
well, he has to play well still. But yeah,
exactly, he does have to deserve it. But if he deserves it and gets robbed the third time, I might send it. No, I won't. I won't send a tweet. I'll just stew in my mind about it.
You should send the tweet.
For about 2 minutes.
You should send the tweet. I think.
No, I'll write. No,
send it.
Out.
You should send it.
I'll write the tweet out, but then I won't publish it. I'll say.
No, you'll send it. You should send it.
And then I'll look at it every 3 weeks. I'll look at it for precisely 3 seconds.
Not sure how I feel about the trophy. What if I told you that gym in the middle, they had a real soul inside of it? What if I told you that? What if I told you that was a real soul gym?
Cool. What if I told you that the loser
has to
insert their soul into the soul gem and lose their soul? Now, see, now there's some content to talk about.
What if I told you? What if I told you that the losing team gets trapped in the crystal? What about that? The losing team gets trapped in the crystal. How would you guys like that one?
No, I could.
Put them in the trophy crystal mods.
I could sell the stakes of that matchup 100%.
By the way,
I could analyze the shit out of that.
If you're talking about like things like bad allocations of resources for OW historically, #1 thing way back in the past was like the insane prize pools like dedicated to OWL stuff, where most people weren't even aware there was a prize pool, and even if they were, it had like no impact on the teams playing, nor did it add hype to anything. There was a lot of money spent on OWL prize pool that people were just like, wait, that was a thing?
You're right. They should have spent it on the casters.
Or spend it on anything else.
I say that as someone who would have liked to have been paid more. If only they could.
That's true. That's true.
To be fair, it was kind of funny where you'd have negotiations and be like, yeah, I know we can't really give you what you want, but we are going to do like a $10,000 Widow 1v1 randomly.
It's true. I have talked about that. That is true, to be fair. All right. Can we do the grand finals fit rate? I think there's a new one from Mitch. I haven't seen this one before.
I mean, Mitch is he's looking dapper as always. Matt Morello's got the farmermeat.com.
Yep.
Kind of fit. So farmersmeat.com for Matt Morello versus a very flamboyant Mitch.
Chat? The cameras, like our cameras might be blocking Matt, but you're not missing out on much.
You're censoring Mr. X? Sorry, let me take it. You guys can take a look. You guys can take a look at Mr. X.
It's for your benefit. Really.
You guys can take a look at that one.
It's a good thing that he's being censored. That's a good thing, trust me.
Summarily ejected the last foreign interloper here. They get the battle that, of course, was fated.
Look at this. This could be your best. This could be your average guy best friend. You're 32 years old. You've been trying to keep up best you can, playing some NBA 2K, maybe some Madden. You're like, yo, let's go to the bar tonight. You have 2-3 beers. You feel like shit because you're in your 30s, and then you go home and go to bed at 10 p.m.
Specific.
That's Farway being proposed to by his wife, by the way, right here.
Oh, really?
You see? No, I'm joking. No, but
I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking. I just saw a head.
So, you realize what he just said? He said proposed to by his wife. They've already gotten married.
That's fair, dude. It's late.
But I'm referring to in the past. Given that, like, yeah, that's.
Listen, you're telling me stuff. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm gonna believe it.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at if you're not looking at the screen?
I was looking at chat. I was looking at my OBS. I had to move my camera. And then because I have one monitor, Avril. So when I have to move my camera so people can see Matt Morello's fucking fit.
Right.
It's a whole thing.
You did all of that, and you didn't get to see the now, I guess, fiance proposed to her now fiance, soon to be husband. You didn't get to see that, and by not seeing that, you didn't get to experience the reference I made to Faraway being proposed to by his much older, problematic wife.
Correct.
Yes. Correct. We've arrived at the same. Okay, we're good. We're good. Also, my stream buffered, so I'm probably either ahead or behind. I'm probably.
That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get for yelling at me. When you're mean to me, bad things happen.
I'm a nice guy. I wasn't being mean. I'm sorry.
That's what all the nice guys say.
Except for to people on Twitter, I'm very happy to be mean to people on Twitter. You know what? They can get it. Twitter people can get it.
Is that an Orisa ban for Falcons?
It is on Oasis of
on Oasis.
To be fair, I don't think this is the best ball map, so don't have to burn the ball ban this early.
When does the funding for the Avast Costream run out, brother? Take a look at the production value. The funding's gone. They pulled it.
The Orisa ban could also just
Doge took away the Avast Costream funding. We were part of the like $10 million in total savings for the U.S. government.
from the Falcon side, it's always
Some
worthy for
19-year-old college
Texas
kid named
just
Fart
to
Poop
protect his pool specifically.
sent me a Zoom
If
link and
I'm
then said
Crazy
we're
Raccoon,
getting rid of all your
I'm
funding.
in all series. That guy is going to get taken down in terms of bans. My question for this game will be, how good is the Malga going to be? The Orisa could also be a response to the fact that if I play Malga, I don't want Jimbin to play Orisa in response to Malga. That could also be the response right there.
What he's getting at
Right.
there is that they've been happy to roll out the Winston.
You know, I'm trying to pay attention, but like every time they flash to the trophy, I'm gonna be honest, I can't take this shit seriously.
Gibraltar.
Dude, did I not say from day one the trophy looks kind of plastic?
I can't take the trophy.
kinda
Every
look- it
time
kinda
they
looks
cut to the
like a
trophy,
trophy.
I can't take it seriously. Like they
it
just need to
does kinda
stop
look like
cutting to
trophy
it.
finish.
It does not
needs to
look
be
good
metallic.
enough
You
to
know,
be cut to.
Okay, it needs to be metallic. That's what it fixes. If it was metallic, it would be fixed. It's purely because it looks plastic. That's purely it.
Well, does
wrong?
it look plastic because it is plastic?
That's true. If it is
I-
plastic,
it's possible.
that's also- if it is actually just plastic, that's pretty bad. That's true.
Like, it looks like plastic. Oh, it
It does
actually
look
just
like a
is
toy.
plastic.
It does look like a toy.
But that's why I do think this is such a compelling
No,
game,
but like you
because
can put like
think
metallic paint on plastic. You can like put metallic bits on it. Some of it can be plastic, some of it can be metal. Like make the gold gold. Don't make it yellow. Like do you see how?
Do you
the-
need
the
PayPal money for a
yellow
second
is
monitor? No,
yellow?
I
That should
have
just
the
be gold.
monitors. I don't
You
have
know
the
what I mean?
desk. I'm on a card table right now. My desk supposedly gets delivered, I guess,
Alright,
today
can you
at
time for me?
8 between 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
23, 22,
20,
21.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15,
Okay,
14,
should be good.
13, 12. Okay.
Alright, we're good. Alright, we're good.
Fantastic news. And we're paused.
Chio's gonna PP straight away.
Oh, actually, that's fine. I need it to run long anyways. I have to be awake.
The crowd is going, the music was going.
I have something. Actually, I have a perfect. I have something that can fix this.
Getting warmed
That go on?
up, certain that this crowd is going to be
What's that?
extremely loud, extremely
What's that?
involved in this. And let's, taking a look,
Um,
Falcons have definitely been
Share with the class. Share with the class.
Well, you guys didn't really get the bit because it was on my stream for the most part. But I was listening to the white British guy do the patois singing.
And I'm sure the Falcons coming out of that are incentivized.
Dude, I can't. I hate my fucking taskbar because I can't exit my. Dude, I don't know why this happens to me and me alone, where my taskbar covers up the whole bottom of the screen, and thus I can't. Like I can't move the thing to like. So annoying.
They do have what it takes to topple these Titans.
Falcons also dropped a map to Alcatia, right, in the first round. So it's not like they've kind of just rolled through everybody with relative ease, right? Where
There we go.
Crazy Raccoon, you do have that slip up to Nightmare. Is Nightmare actually put together?
Someone did make me run an ad. There we go. Wait, where's the ad?
But since that slip
I can't do
up,
it.
right, they rolled through VP, they rolled through once again, they rolled through Nightmare in a bit of a rematch there. And now
That's not the right
find
thing.
themselves way back here into that grand final after a run back in the lower bracket.
It looks like Sparkle was the coach that called this brief pause here, and he seems to be indicating that all is well. Harmon, of course, with his signature tilted screen.
What has happened here?
Trying to see
Is there a fucking tech issue?
What's the Yeah, what's the other ban? It was Orisa and what again? Was it Genji? What was it?
For some players like those strange
Remember?
setups, we've seen like tilted keyboards and stuff like that. It's been because of space restrictions where they normally play.
It was Orisa and Genji. I checked. Okay, Orisa and Genji.
Sort of plays into that, and I'm sure this has been
Falcons
explored, maybe
upper
even
bracket, so they're
explained,
first seed, so they have first map. Actually, quite smart of them to go straight to Oasis and not give them Ilios or Lee Jung. Problem is, we're
what the reason is.
basically guaranteed a map 5 because I don't believe this will be a 4-0.
Oh my god.
Depending on who has map 5 choice, likely Lee Jung gets picked.
I gotta go get some water. I gotta get some water.
All right.
Early on, so we've had some interesting setups in the history of Overwatch esports.
We had a whole saga about a gaming chair, I want to say, in Stockholm with Hanbin or something like that. I don't know. I believe we delved into the very deep annals of ergonomics and lumbar support on that occasion.
The crowd was so ready. You can hear the crowd ready to pop off. The music, everybody getting excited. The awesome opening ceremony. And Sparkle's got to call that pause right.
If we can somehow keep up this level of production for the rest of the year, I'll be very happy. I know EWC will have good production. I'm just praying Stockholm will have good production.
Because if you go back to the last
Hoping
time
and praying.
played, we had a control map. It wasn't Oasis, but Crazy Raccoon banned the Diva, and then the very next map, Falcons banned the Winston. So at the time, The teams
People
are, like,
also want to
very
know,
different styles,
maybe
and
they don't.
it
I don't
created a
know.
really volatile matchup between these two because if you remember,
But another
you know,
reason
American
why
Falcons
it's
got-
important to
got
give
knocked
Korea
down,
more
you know,
slots, because if you
4-0.
want to
You know what I
see
mean?
a
Like,
grand
these two
finals
teams
that
are always-
isn't just
every
Crazy
time they run it
Raccoon,
back,
Falcons
and this is good
again,
news for fans
you
of
need
these
to
two
get
teams.
Zeta and
Games are
T1 here.
always different. There's always
You need to
something
give
that
them a shot to
defines
run through the
series.
bracket.
Meta's changed somewhat now, but I think you know Falcons have had to adjust. And I know that
that was like 3 thumbs up.
Comp
so I think
after,
we're good.
you talking to me?
that's
Comp
good.
after
3
finals?
thumbs
I
up
don't
is a
think
great
so.
sign, but Harbin has had to, you know, I think
Well, Zeta lost Glorious Violet. Yeah, that is a bit of a mistake. That is pretty bad.
You know, multiple times in the past, of course, even you know, quite recently, last year, but has had to sort of say, yeah, we don't need 2 tanks.
This is why,
We
like,
shouldn't need 2
EWC was
tanks.
16
I
teams.
think the consensus coming into a lot of roster
With-
building this year was that you wanted to
Now,
build with
obviously, Korea's going to
flexibility
unlock their
at the forefront
third
of your
slot
mind.
because they've earned it, even though they shouldn't have had to earn it. But they were going to get their third slot. So you're going to see Zeta. Your best chance of seeing a non-Crazy Raccoon Falcons matchup is to let more Korean teams into these type of tournaments. and not limit it to 2 teams. Limit it to once again. As funny as that would be, I don't think he'd be able to calm with that team at all. I don't think their team would gel at all. Even though, like, if language wasn't a problem, I'm sure he'd be an insanely good player to have on team. And hilarious because he'd Ajax all the time.
I know Crazy Raccoon also has that ball to fall back on, right? If you ever need it.
Right, I mean, and we're looking at Oasis, right? It's not unreasonable to
We're
expect
back
that
and
the
Avast
Euro
is
folks
still
once more pen
gone.
to paper in the latest chapter
All right, here we
of a
go,
rivalry
guys.
that has defined competitive Overwatch for the better part of 2 years.
What's wrong with the
Crazy
HUD?
Raccoon
Oh,
and
never mind.
Team
It's because they're doing this, like, two-way
renewing
thing.
it
It was weird. Never mind.
right
I got baited by some two-way
in a best of
camera
7,
thing.
best of 4, excuse me.
What's up? What's happened? I'm back.
They started
back?
the game. They started the game. We
started?
split Fiction for a moment, and they had both teams on screen at the same time. It was looking really wacky and weird.
Okay, very interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
We're now on just singular Fiction, no longer split Fiction. We're actually Malga mirrored. Jumbin's just locked it in. He said, fuck it, we're going to lock it in. We're going to play the Malga. We watched Costream beat Harbin in the Malga. We're going to do it too.
Okay, okay.
Not the best spot to play from, so we'll see the Malga here in a head-to-head with Crazy Raccoon.
Also, I got all my drops.
Let's go. I brushed my
Very
teeth.
important to
I
know.
got my drops.
Nice, nice. Okay,
I'm going to
nice.
grand final cheeses. Okay. Well, Crazy Raccoon have been eliminated. They've been eliminated. They have they went for the dive. They've been eliminated. Malga v Malga, guys. It's just surely it's only going to be for this map, right? Only for this point, even.
Yeah. Next map, Malga gets banned. Don't worry about it. Fuck, am I lagging again? Oh my god. I think I only lagged for 1 second.
I actually, guys, don't worry. The Malga mirror for the grand finals after they just nerfed Malga, that's okay. That's only for right now. It's temporary. Okay, just let it be.
Yeah. Next,
Let it be.
Don't worry, guys. Next,
Don't worry.
season 16 around the corner. When they nerf Malga again, surely he won't be meta anymore, right? Right? Surely. Don't worry about it.
Lip sigh. I fucking hate Malga.
I actually am finding it interesting that no team is playing Brig Juno here. Double
They're
Kiriko,
both playing
one Juno,
Kiriko.
one
Yeah,
Lucio.
yeah. No Brig at all. It is pretty interesting to me. I think because Crazy Raccoon's comp makes more sense to me than Falcons for this point. I don't really know what the Lucio does other than speed Hanbin a bit, but like I don't really know what Chio does in this comp for Falcons.
I better peel. But
For who?
peel against
Fielder?
What would be the question?
Because like wouldn't Fielder like as Kiriko, you're just TPing away, right? Like you're just getting out of
Yeah,
there.
actually, no, you're right. And also, you can't boot the Malga charge. What are you gonna? You're not gonna.
Yeah,
peel
I
the
literally
Pharah.
don't know what he's playing. He's playing Lucio into a Pharah. Like it's like back in the day when like Mercy meta was like still very big and like Lucio was just sad. Like all he did was just trying to live.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
no,
jump
you're
in
right.
is just kill people with the Ray in the cage. Just proper and soccer just carry this. Let's see.
Would you say
Nope.
Ray is a better ultimate too?
Yes,
to choose one?
100%. I think Beat is
Yeah, okay.
like it's not bad, but I definitely think Ray's better.
It's like a purely defensive ult, right? Whereas like
Yeah.
Ray heals you and gives you damage boost.
So
that's kinda more valuable, right.
So even though that
I see it, I see it.
kill early on into that, it's almost impossible to get rid of that Malga with the orbital ray rolling on top of him. The Kitsune rush
Okay,
as well.
Crazy Raccoon. Dude, Malga v Malga in my fucking grand finals. After we killed this guy, after we thought he was dead. Fucking Custa dressed up as like that one dude from Fallout New Vegas. That's the rub, kid. The game was rigged from the start, or whatever the fucking quote
My
was.
favorite is it's Mitch and Matt that cast every finals, which means they cast a Malcolm Mirror every finals.
Yeah.
They love that shit.
Okay.
will be more than enough damage to deal with the bulky body of the
I will
Goodbye.
also say that Falcons, they are very favored to win this Malgamera. So if they don't win the Malgamera, this is problematic.
That's the rub, kid.
They're just
That's
going
what
up
it is.
77 at the moment, so Falcons need to catch up. And by the way, look at this. Chio swapped the Juno. There we go. We were correct. So smart. Such high IQ. Correct on the Lucio call being bad.
Okay, so we're gonna make the cross. Me when I'm a Roman in like a long time ago. Then they drop the overclock. Everyone lives.
Except for Malga. So even. This is a very even game until Harbin dies.
Wait, Soccer got. Wait, okay, it goes down. It's a league. I mean, they're gonna have to walk. They have to run in for a contest. I mean, they have double support ult here though. They have double support ult, so they can definitely sustain long enough for Soccer to make it with overclock.
Harbin there. He's barely there. Okay, they have enough time. They have enough time to touch.
Fielder used.
Harbin.
Oh!
What? Oh.
Oh!
Oh no.
Well.
We'll have to catch up here.
Well, that just. I mean, it's. I think that might have just made it
That's
Jover.
it. No, that's it.
I
No,
think
that is-
Lip
that is
getting
it.
that
That
pick
is it.
actually
That is
fucked.
it.
It actually fucked the whole thing.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Absolutely. Well, like I said, not a good look if Falcons can't win the Malgamera. I think they're favored here. All right, I'm going to speed up.
I will wait for a timer.
But when you drop that rush, what do? They just orbital right on through it, so you don't even really get much value at all from that.
No, I think they had a good retake coming up. But that one shot really fucked them over.
Brutal way to lose there for Falcons.
Certainly felt like Falcons were playing catch up. They make that pivot to the Juno midway through the round, and then never
The
have
Lip
chance
2L.
to make use of that orbital raid. That Geo
Hello, Mr. Avast. Hope you are doing well.
Hello, cousin Adate. I'm doing pretty chill, honestly. Now that the move is pretty much over and I've been settled in, this schedule has been kind of ass, but thank you for the tier 1.
What do you got for time?
I got 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
Alright, we're good.
Okay, nice.
We're good.
Well, right now, it's
Hanbin's
not looking
already
good for
won. Hanbin's already
Hanbin.
won.
Hanbin's already, yeah, he's getting permafucked. He's getting permafucked. They get TP out of fielder. Hanbin goes for the peek on Junbin thinking they can punish. I mean, that's, yeah. It's okay, guys. Surely they're going to get off Malga after Oasis. After Oasis, they're going to get off Malga.
Do you think the lack of the brig could be caused by Pharah? Because I think the Kiriko plays better into the Pharah and the brig just does nothing there and just dies, right? So
Well, I
I
mean,
think that could be a response to
the
Pharah.
Kiriko could definitely play into it more, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Brig is still better at pocketing the Pharah than Kiriko. But also, you're right in that Brig has way worse counterplay and like survivability. So
I'm been swapped, by the way. This is not a good look. Falcons swapping off Malga.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, let's see how they play it because this is really good aggression from the Diva Kiriko. Like they take high ground.
I think the Diva is definitely a good look into the Pharah specifically.
Yeah.
It could definitely put some pressure onto the Malga. But I think it's a weird. It's interesting that they don't want to even mirror the Malga anymore, given that they are the Malga team, right?
Yeah. These rush. No one dies. No one dies. They force Suzu. Oh, I mean, Shu is dead. Did they? Yeah, they got it off. Yeah.
Okay, he's got enough. 2 versus 3. Lip would have to do.
Wait, no, wait. They didn't get Fielder. Wow, they did not get Fielder there. They did not get Fielder there.
Wow. 2 healers left. It was 2v3, and Chiyu and Fielder were healing each other, I think.
Little patty cake. So they hold. So they have Ray. They'll have Overclock. They'll have Bomb. I mean, it's still definitely not an easy fight here. Because Jumbo could just like if Jumbo just cages like one person, it's kind of sad.
Because you cage, but both teams have Ray, so you can't do much about that. You're hoping Hanbin, even with maximum Matrix, I don't think it's enough to live. This is gonna be tough. You need Sorka or Proper to get a pick here. Lip's going. Where is he? He's deep.
He is deep.
Stalker
There's a
just got railed.
cage.
Stalker just missed and he got railed.
Proper's dead. Yeah, this is not looking good.
What happened to the cage?
I don't know who they caged, but they caged someone. Wait, Soccer kills Heesang? Wait a minute. They haven't finished it? Wait, the Diva is working? They're staying alive long enough? Haman's not going down?
He's killable. So
Dude,
killable.
good Matrix.
I got a question what happened to the cage. The cage should be an auto win for them.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I saw it, but I don't know who they caged.
Maybe he only caged Hanbin and Hanbin just held Matrix for like 10 years. Could have happened.
Wait, is this
Like,
maybe
really
this is the grand finals we were promised? Maybe Hanbin finally makes a swap to Diva, and then Junbin gets off Malga, and we don't see Malga the rest of the series, right? Copium?
Yeah. This is the 9. Oh my god, this is 9,000 head from Mr. 9,000 himself, 9K. We will make everyone think it's a Malga meta, and then we will rug pull and not play Malga anymore after we convince everyone else it's Malga meta. Incredible.
Okay, they're poking. Crazy Raccoon has the ult disadvantage here, by the way. The bank is pretty good for Falcons. And they will get an earlier rush, though.
This is the last fight. If Junbin dies, it's probably it.
Oh, but they trade for Fielder. Fielder died. Fielder died, though. They're not getting any picks.
Well.
Oh my god, Lip hit that shot. That's crazy. No, they're fine. 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 Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. The hell of is better.
The trade was better. Hanbin lives, Junbin dies, and Shu didn't have Kitsune rush in time. He was like 3 or 4% off. And then by the time he used it, his team is so low.
Uh-oh. It's 5 a.m.
Okay, so
I'm starting to get tired.
So this is interesting now. Final round is the most high ground map of the 3 rounds. I wonder if Hanbin just starts Diva. If you were going to start Diva on any of these, this would be it. City Center. I actually think he shouldn't start Malga here. I actually don't even think Junbin should start Malga here either. Here we go. No Malga.
No Malga.
There it is.
Yes.
No Malga.
Yes.
Falcon stand there. Yeah, he can stand there. He can't com with the team, but he can just stand there and watch. Yeah.
He's over to the Winston now as we head to City Center. Winston obviously cannot duel out with the Diva, right? In that like kind of one-on-one.
Dude, I need M.R to wake up here. Need some M.R patois.
Junbin's able to actually collapse on top of Chio, right? I think that would be the target here, where the Kyrie will use the TP to get.
Okay, it's a little poking, little prodding. Jumpin has no leap. Jumpin's getting out of there. He's leaving. He's dead.
He's not out.
I feel like the problem here with this Winston into this comp is I don't think Winston does anything. I'm gonna get completely real. I don't think there's anyone for Winston to find in this composition other than the Sojourn.
I mean, he jumps in over the top, and he sees.
Let's just dive in this matchup, right? I mean, like, who's
no, but the difference is like when you have like Diva and stuff like that, you're like more maneuverable. You can eat more damage. Like,
right.
I just don't think Winston's gonna do very much here, unless like
you know what? I think
John
Stalker's
plays
the target.
perfectly.
I think Stalker has to be the target, even with his multiple slides. You have 2 slides, he does. Even given the 2 slides, I think you still have to target that DPS. Or Chio if he doesn't have like.
Yeah, I think I like this more. I think if they're gonna continue with Winston, they need something to help the Winston, and I think the Sombra. But the thing is, the thing is they need this. I think they need the Sombra if they're gonna play Winston. I don't think the Winston's gonna do anything otherwise without the Sombra. I don't think he'll do anything.
But like,
I think the Diva comp will just win.
What are you doing on Sombra? Like,
I think you're setting up the dives for jumping. You're setting up the dives for jumping. That's it.
But I think you're gonna let Stalker run wild though. I think Stalker's gonna have the best game now because he doesn't have any long range contesting from the other hit scan, and now Prober doesn't have any hit scan shooting him either. So, and there's no Diva on the other team, so Prober's gonna have a great game now, I think.
Yeah, but that's just assuming that Crazy Raccoon aren't able to keep pressure on him with the dive.
He lips like he hacks Hanbin. He has to target Proper too.
Oh,
otherwise he's just hacking Hanbin, and it's not gonna be enough. Hacking Hanbin is not gonna be enough.
Yeah, I mean, I think preferably they just don't play Winston. I just don't think it's gonna work, but I think they're committed to this.
He could go ball, but I'm not convinced the ball would be any better here.
Okay, Ray, wait a minute. LP saying. Go. Oh, wait.
That's not enough. That's not enough.
Yeah.
He's saying killing 1 is not enough.
And see, and also when like in moments like this, I think having the Diva, I think when the Diva breaks down, like the Diva can just do so much here. Oh, he's gonna chase. He's gonna chase the Juno.
I'm gonna be real with you.
He gets the Juno?
He's done nothing on this Sombra. Look how slow his EMP building is. He's done nothing on this Sombra.
Dude, and he dies. He dies without getting EMP. I mean, I think they're gonna make it back to point here.
I'm not convinced at all. I think the Sombra throw was a pick. A pick was a throw. 100-0. I think it's 100-0.
I mean, who would even contest? Yeah, it's just over with the overclock, right? Yep. Okay. Well, guys, it's looking like my Team Falcons pred is looking real good. For them, I'm going to be very vindicated.
Which round did they win again? They won Garden, right? They won Garden in the
Yes.
Malga Mirror, and then
Yep.
lost when the Diva swap happened. So it is interesting that in a Malga Mirror, Falcons actually lose, but then when we swap to like a Diva into Malga, they win, and then Diva into Winston, they win, solidified by the Sombra swap as well, which I didn't agree with. I don't hate the Winston, but I think if you don't play the Winston, he has to play ball there, and I'm not convinced the ball will be any better.
My Falcons, my Majed Ventures. My Falcons.
It's a great snapshot, though, of what both of these teams are trying to do. And like I mentioned earlier, the last time these two teams played that first control map, it was a
Why didn't leave? He was
Crazy
kicked.
Raccoon. They said, or at least they felt, that they didn't want to deal with it. They couldn't.
He was
handle
better than
it.
Winston?
This
Not
is what
necessarily.
Falcons been working
That's
with. They said,
contextual.
"Come and sandbag a little bit." Yeah, we played Winston.
They're always sandbagging.
We're a main tank team.
Fallacy.
We're good. But they
Appeal to Diva.
And the fact that you bend your
When you're up against fire as well, you have
Wait, there's the-
targets
no,
for the
it's okay.
Diva. What's that?
I want to see the actual cage. I
Um,
want to see the cage on fucking University.
No, Hazard is not dead. I think Hazard is playable.
I've seen enough. Bring back M.R.
You have to deal with proper Genji.
Guy 360, thank you for the prime at the 60 months.
What do we do
Bring him
now?
back.
Survasa? I think Crazy can go Survasa, protect ball. Right? What else do you do here?
I mean,
Now, historically, actually, funny enough, historically, Crazy Raccoon have gone Kings Row versus Falcons, historically speaking. Because Falcons' win rate versus Crazy Raccoon on Kings Row is really bad, extremely bad. So,
well, why would they just
appealing
take?
to
I mean, why
history-
not just take him to Kings Row? Yeah, if that's the case.
appealing to history, that's what Crazy Raccoon.
Because I don't think Crazy. I mean, well, Survasa, to be fair, is good for Crazy Raccoon as well, like you were saying, because like they could play the ball if they wanted, but
I really do think Crazy Raccoon are not gonna. They're not gonna complete this grand finals without bringing the ball once. They will do the ball at least one time because they need to know if it'll work or not. They clearly believe in the ball because they've been playing it all tournament, right? So I'm feeling, if I had to guess, I'm feeling Survasa with the ball protect for Crazy Raccoon side.
I think you can go to like Survasa. I think that's a map that everybody feels pretty comfortable on.
Then Winston blow up supports, yeah.
Control, and then also some of the
You get the right combo, you land, you do the land punch, bubble the right person, for sure you can blow people up. It's not like Diva blows somebody up. Diva, you have to like really dive in and full rockets into somebody's face and assume they don't get peeled.
So maybe that's another option.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very curious to see where Crazy Raccoon
I don't think we're in a
goes. Like
Diva
you
meta, considering like
have a couple of extra ideas
how
to
many
deal with
teams have played Winston, how good Winston have looked, and how many teams are playing their main tank player over their off tank player when given the option. I don't believe we're in a Diva meta.
good night, B emoji. Good night.
Like open up for the Winston comp, right? You can play Malga on that map. We've definitely seen teams go for it.
Why can't you be as hot as Uber? First of all,
In
objectification.
that puts you in a world in which you're
Okay,
playing,
I'll put that there.
Diva into Winston potentially.
Secondly,
I mean, yeah,
Diva Winston style.
you're sort of
Feels
banned about it.
objectification.
secondly, I'm physical perfection. Secondly, I'm physical
There's
perfection.
also this other
And
guy-
thirdly, big bubble clap. Okay, I can't do it. I can't do the M.R.
Wait till you see this guy move furniture later, okay? He's gonna stream
Yeah.
himself moving furniture. You're gonna see some masculinity, okay? Wait for it.
So it's not as if you have the Ana Goat and there's no opposition for him here.
Okay.
He's a Malga ban straight off the bat.
Yeah, this is kind of going how I.
So Survasa with a
originally
Malga ban
envisioned,
is a
right?
simultaneous ball
Survasa, Malga
protect.
ban,
So
and then
that's
let's do a Falcon.
exactly, aside from the exact hero,
If you're Falcons,
basically what I expected to happen. It was going to be some sort of ball protect.
Who was that? Anonymous gifted to M.R. Let's.
Falcons now have to decide if they want. Okay,
Let's
I was going
fucking
to say
go.
they have to decide whether they want to ban Ana now or later, and I think saving the Ana ban for later is probably worthwhile. Because you probably want to save the Ana ban for a map where you know Crazy Raccoon want to play a Winston dive, and you want to just remove the Ana from the equation.
It's time for your 5 AM trivia. Who had the cleanest bowl in Overwatch League? Oh, fuck, dude. There's a really good one. I even said his name. He had the cleanest fuck bowl.
I think Fielder. Fielder to me is
Fielder?
always
You
the
think
cleanest
Fielder the clean? No, there was
gonna
a
say
cleaner
Fielder.
fucking bowl.
bowl. You think?
There was a cleaner bowl
Prophet
than
had a
that.
good bowl. Prophet's bowl was pretty fucking tight. Not gonna lie.
There's nothing that sort of reaches out of the page to you with something that needs to be dealt
There
with
was
with
definitely a clean. I feel like they're at the tip of my tongue and I can't remember.
Surge of confidence here for Team Falcons. As of course, Crazy Raccoon
Wait till the camera goes on the field. You'll see what I'm talking about.
to Suravasa.
It's pristine. It's actually pristine.
Like I said before, we did
You guys
see
think it's
Crazy
Twilight?
Raccoon
Really?
once in
Twilight?
the second
I've seen a lot of Twilight. I don't think it's Twilight. I see a Neko. I don't think it's a
think
Neko either.
I don't think it's Twilight. I don't think it's Twilight.
approach, different strategy here when it comes to the bans. It'll be Malga and Tor.
I have to think. Trob? Wait, is that Tor ban? Who banned that? Falcons? Okay.
Yeah,
I kind
so
of like
the
that
Tor-
ban, actually.
The Tor ban.
Potentially early, right? You lose this, you're.
I mean,
It's funny. I think
I guess they just don't feel like playing
Falcons are
Europe
far
because
more
again,
likely to play
Malga here,
Torb.
think they're looking
I
for
actually don't
success.
think Crazy Raccoon are that likely to play Torb. Outside of Sim, Torb has a
It
counter.
was
I
Twilight.
don't believe Harbin.
Yeah.
I don't believe Harbin's gonna even play Hazard. So I just don't think the Torb ban is super impactful. But we'll see.
You
Could
said
be a
UV had a
throwaway
fresh
ban.
bowl on
It's not a
August
complete
6,
throwaway.
2023.
Playback
How the
is
fuck do you...
relevant somewhat.
How do you remember that?
Is he gonna Han Vincent? Oh shit! Is he gonna do it?
Well, they
right now?
banned Torb, so to me that implies that they wanted to play like potentially dive, unless they were protecting the DPS, right?
Harbin should just
Or
play
I guess they
Diva.
didn't.
If he
They
wants
had,
to play
I guess the
dive.
second ban,
If he
so it's
wants to
not
play
protect.
dive, he should lock the Diva. He just proved that he can outplay Winston on Diva and make the Diva work in this matchup. I just think it's weird that he would suddenly go Han Winston when he just won on Diva, right?
But maybe he's feeling Hubinson.
I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, right? He just won on Diva.
You're not Crazy
Surely
Raccoon?
you keep the Diva. I'm not Crazy Raccoon, right? Surely
I'm not
you just
Crazy
play the
Raccoon.
Diva here.
From Harbiners, Falcons are the first team to make a surge forward.
And a lot of these Winston-based compositions with that Tracer in the mix, right? Or how well.
When was the last time Sojourn was a meta? It's been a while.
She's
been a
been a
while.
meta for no. She wasn't meta for a while. She only just came back in the meta. She wasn't.
No,
meta
what?
for
What
a
was
good
what?
chunk of last
She-
year.
Am I going crazy?
She
She
got
was
buffed. She-
for like.
she
Was
only
it?
just-
Weren't we playing Sojourn all of stage 1?
This year we have, yeah.
Okay, but that's like a while,
year.
man. That's a while. That's a long amount of time if it's an entire stage.
The question was, when was the last time Sojourn was a meta? And the last time Sojourn was a meta was like, I think like somewhere in the middle of last year when she was really weak and nerfed before she got buffed. She got buffed. Not just there's another buff before perks that buffed her back in the meta. I can't remember which one it was.
Connecting with a railgun shot, right? I mean, whether it be Lip, whether it be any of the other players.
I think it was when you got ult charge off of the disruptor shot. That was one of the buffs that pushed her back in a little bit.
Dude, the Hambinson is working, by the way. Just want to point this out. The Hambinson is working, and they are gonna have rush.
I'm watching. I'm observing.
The Hambinson is in fact, it's generating results. It's generating results.
watching,
It's
I'm
currently,
watching.
it's generating profits, revenue,
Chio's- I
profit marker going up, profit graph going up,
Chio,
rightward
I think
trend.
Chio is generating results. Chio and the Lucio is generating results.
Oh, I mean,
Chio
Chio is generating.
again
He
is
is.
generating results.
He is generating results.
He's a big-
He is
he's a big
generating
result
results. The
generator.
company is very happy with these financials from Chio.
Yep, I'm looking at my stock portfolio and it's looking good. Me, when I'm Nancy Pelosi, my stock portfolio looking good.
That's true. That's true.
5% looks like Crazy Raccoon gonna set up. They will get a touch. It'll be a
Okay, there's the rush, and Chorong
died.
fucking got
Chorong
gadded. Chorong actually just got gadded, so there's no beat. Well,
Finally gets rid of his opposite number, but it's something that comes far too late in the day. A recall there for Heesang, but it's just dragging out the inevitable on this first flashpoint as Falcons.
I mean, the Hambinson is, and like, hey, no Malga, by the way, because it got banned. So, so that, you know, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
God, he never got there.
I am looking at these DPS players for Crazy Raccoon. You need to step up to match the firepower that Proper and Soccer are putting out.
Okay,
To be honest with you, it would be funny if it was a 4-0 because Mitch and Matt have a 4-0 curse. Every grand finals they cast is almost
Yeah.
always a 4-0. They do have that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
They love
start
that
like,
shit. It's a 4 and amalgamator.
I think I'm gonna start narrating my grocery trip runs like I'm like Mr. X describing like what he's looking at for the cast. Is like, I am looking at the leafy greens here for a potential salad for dinner. Next up, I mean, we know we have to be talking about the granola going on the yogurt. It's absolutely crucial.
And this guy says he doesn't want to own a restaurant. I remind you.
He's gonna be instrumental on this map. Stalker wins it out once again.
I'm gonna get 2.
The ultimates frankly just don't end up mattering.
The Proper's been shitting.
That's just
Okay,
it.
this is going to be the one game where I don't
I mean,
think
Proper
Heesang's
do
going
be-
to play the match.
Proper do
This
be
is the
farming.
first game because Heesang is doing air right now. Proper's running all over him.
He's propering. He's propering all over
as
them.
well. Stalker as well is doing work. Stalker's doing work too.
It's almost as if
So what, they have like, oh, they have an overclock into the pulse rush? It's not looking good. Lip has been really quiet this series, by the way. I think Lip has been really, really quiet. I do not think
Outside
Lip
of
has
the
had
one shot
anything
of the
going on.
Geo, outside of that one Juno shot,
Yeah.
he's been
I
quiet.
don't think he's been doing shit.
Ultimates, man, I'm sure of it.
Look at this. His overclock is not doing shit.
Yeah. Violet on Sojin, the actual GOAT would be doing much better. That's my GOAT, Violet. I'll put him in.
Okay, Lip
Okay, here we go.
Lip
Here we
got a
go.
kill
He's
challenge.
listening.
Lip got a kill challenge. It's
He's
complete.
responding. He's responding.
Okay, they've done it. They might have finally got the flip here.
Falcons delayed till 80. If they can delay this till 80, they can put it within one fight. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect.
Oh, this delay is really good.
85, so good. 85 is so good. That's one fight territory now. Backline double support off of Crazy Raccoon though is going to be powerful. Lip doesn't have overclock, which could be difference maker, but I expect the double support also to be more impactful. Unless Talker hits a dome like Lip did on Garden, then I think the double support ought to be much better here.
My 7-foot-tall gaming warlord yelling timber and falling over. They do have double support ult here. They know that Fielder doesn't have rush. There's the beat. Much better beat for Chorong this time around. And a little bit late from Chio. Chio beat it.
They need to reset now. Falcons need to reset right now. Otherwise, they're going to get one-fighted. In fact, they might still. Armin respawns first, though, which is good. Proper needs
Is it first to get one-fighted or to get one guide? What do you think is worse there in that scenario?
Proper has to touch.
He's so locked in.
Ooh, Stalker down.
Stalker died.
That is the round, I think. That's the round.
Crazy Raccoon should be able to tie this up.
All right, looking good now. Shu just delivers that Suzu to
Just like that. It only takes a couple of important picks. One shutdown onto Stalker, double support ult advantage. Dragon of the OT, first pick again from Crazy Raccoon, and we're 1-1.
But I mean, I'm gonna have to ask why the fuck did Chio beat that so late? I feel like Chio beat it so insanely late.
I think it's just desperate.
Take stock of things here. Primal Rage is to be matched in the next fight, but Crazy Raccoon have the tools to just burst Hartman down if he gets too cocky. Lip slides in,
Field is so low already.
Oh,
here it is. Here it is. Swap,
Trade.
traded.
I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough.
Two
Like
versus three.
I
Shu's alive.
wait, Hanbin kills.
Two
Wait,
versus
Hanbin kills Shu as well.
2 versus 2.
Wait, the Han
Both
Binston?
tanks are low. Both
The Han
tanks are super
Binston?
low, though. Both tanks are super low.
It all comes down to the
Tracer 1v1 will
tracers.
decide it. I think Tracer 1v1 decides this.
And Proper's been feeling himself, to be fair. Oh, dude, Proper, he's propering all over them. He's propering all over them.
He wants that MVP. He wants the MVP again.
He is actually propering all over them here.
This is my 2022 MVP. There it is. Tracer 1v1 decided. 2v2. Both tanks are out. Tracer 1v1 decides to cap. Waiting
Okay, they
for
make it
Chorong
back.
to get ult. He's saying
What do you think,
Pulse.
Pulse?
And he
He's saying
dies
get
for
fucking
it.
gadded right in front of
He
Lip.
dies for
Oh
it.
my god, they killed him. They fucking
Paid
killed
the
He's saying
price.
on the streets of
He paid the
Suramasa.
price.
46% and counting, and a fight won without a singular ultimate.
No, dude. Heesang was playing so well this tournament, and now he's falling apart. He's falling apart in the most important series.
And it's all, and I am reaping the benefits. And I'm reaping the benefits with my Falcons prediction. Okay, Chorong's gonna beat. I mean, that's all support ults. They're gone. What just happened? My stream just buffered. What? Where are you at? By the way, what's your current percentage?
83, 84.
Okay,
85,
I'm at 88.
87,
So
88, 89.
I'm at 92.
Are you ahead?
I'm 94,
You're ahead?
95, 96. Yes,
We're
I
about
will
the
let
same.
you
We're
know.
roughly the same.
I'm gonna let you know that Crazy Raccoon, they got the flip.
Yeah, we're about the same time. We're about the same time. We're good. We're good.
I mean, there's no ults here. It's gonna be breach. It's just primal. Primal. I guess Lip could probably get overclock. Actually, Lip and Heesang have a little bit of an ad here.
Take one out. Now the rest of the team back in the fight. See if he can set them up.
The relentless, just relentless Falcons back for their prey once more. Proper force to recall there as he dies in Chorong's direction and is booped back. Lip's got a good off angle here, and Falcons
Falcons have got 2 fights now.
to regroup for a moment.
You're going to build up towards a primal.
They're playing a little slow. They need to basically take one fight, make it quick, or reset, or just win here, obviously. This is actually looking like final fight already. I think this fight's going to take long enough that they will be in final fight territory.
They're trying to keep the pressure on the backline here with the primal. Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do.
Shu might die. Shu might die. Shu might die.
I mean, Hanbin's getting pounded. Hanbin's dead. Hanbin just got like hard peeled.
Yeah.
Hanbin just like really hard committed there. Choron gets one. Choron gets two.
That's a white boy prime one.
Yeah, I mean that's going. That's round, or rather point. What's up, 69? Lele, welcome back.
That primal from Hanbin left a lot to be desired there as he jumps in, just starts flailing.
So now they're gonna have a rush and they're gonna have counter primal. Honestly, I like their odds here. Even though Chio has beat, I like their odds here. I think they're gonna do a lot more damage with this. They need proper to do a proper moment. Wait, they beat it to what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Chio beat it?
No tempo beat?
I mean, it's not really that tempo. They weren't even on top of them. Like, they weren't even that close.
The only thing it did was scare Jimbin away, but right after the beat, like, the fight's just over now. Crazy Raccoon just collapsed him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough, dude. That was rough.
Okay, everyone's waking up here a bit. I definitely think Chio, like, started out great and is looking a little unfortunate right now, but... Dude, it's also tough.
Sort of Admiral likes to milk the beats, and Chio, he just...
Chio knows he'll build another. He knows he'll build another. To be fair, I think both these Lucios are having some like up and down moments. It's like very hard to be Lucio in this comp. Like in this role, it's so like Lucio is such a hard job sometimes. Oh my god, the bubble might have saved his life. They trade.
The Stalker just can't live during these ults, man. They just on his ass so fast.
Belt to ass even. Strong dead. Okay, they're good. They're chilling. They're chilling.
Those trades, though.
They're chilling. They're breathing in the chemicals. That's true.
They absolutely needed that big burst of damage from the Sojourn, and they have a lot to make up here, right? Crazy Raccoon, you're gonna have a fight that you can probably take here, maybe try and get that rush out, then come back. You're still gonna be in the lead and have double support on.
Lip repositions, trying to keep an eye on Stalker, but instead turns his attention to Chio. But that leaves him open to Hanbin. Tickles him down. Lip going low with the healing.
Hanbin nearly is primal. Oh, he just popped.
He just propped it. Proper does not hit pulls. They got the beat out. Though, but Chio doesn't have beat. Oh no! How did Stalker kill Heesang in that corner? How the fuck did Stalker kill Heesang? That's actually crazy.
Pure talent.
What if Chio 2-man beats this? He won't do it though. No, he won't.
What if he one-man beats
if he had 2-man beated that would actually been so fucking crazy. Alright, Chio holds beat for the rush. That's fine.
You say that, but you're about to see Falcons just tempo beat again next fight. He just blows it. Watch them just blow it out the gate.
No, it's fine. They won't do that. My goat Chio would never just pop ult with no reason. There it is. For the rush. Wait, Lip is not there. Oh my god, the isolation on Lip. Uh-oh. But wait, they're not trading effectively. There's no trades. It's not a good trading day. It's Black Friday.
They're occupying Wall Street. There's no trades.
The markets are falling. No, it's Black Monday, not Black Friday is when you buy a TV really cheap. Black Monday, that's a different day. Hanbin's not gonna get primal.
I think it's over.
Hanbin's not gonna get primal. Yeah, that's map.
There's only 3 left. Yeah, he's gone. It's map. Okay, next map is Circuit Royale. And you will ban.
No, it's Easter Sunday.
I think Circuit Royale Ram ban.
Good point.
I believe it. Falcons go Circuit Royale, ban the Ram, force a... Wait, do we force Sigma? Wait. That's smart. Does Hanbin want the smoke on Sigma? Does he want the smoke?
Okay, I'm waiting 30 minutes, then it's time for peanut butter and banana.
Why specifically 30 minutes for peanut butter?
It's just because if I eat it now, I might get hungry again right before I need to go to bed. But if I wait 30 minutes, that should be a perfect amount of time.
Put a lot of pressure down on Junbin early, take him out, start of the fight, snowball from there. That's fine. But as the game
this isn't what you're talking about, but I can't find it, but it's funny. Okay, I'm gonna take a look. What is it?
This dude was rocking a fresh bowl?
Yeah.
This is a nice bowl. Wait. White boys with the bowl? White boys with the bowl?
No, that is a fresh bowl.
Wait a minute.
He's starting a new wave.
Wait a minute. Wait, that is a really nice bowl from UV in that clip. That is a really look, UV's bowl in this match looks crazy.
I knew the energy had shifted. I didn't know.
That like, look at UV's bowl here. That's fucking nice.
Toronto 5 versus Washington Justice. What year is this?
This was, I think it's season 6. Yeah, yeah. That's a nice ass bowl. That's a nice ass bowl from UV.
I've underestimated the white boy bowls a little bit. I don't know UV could hang like that.
Do you sometimes use the phrase newsflash buddy? No, not really. I'm not really a newsflash buddy guy. That's not one of my preferred white phrases.
So if you're Falcons, your options here, at least in my opinion, you can play
a preferred white phrase for me, something that is going to a place, and then when a bunch of foot traffic comes in, like it starts to get really busy, being like, oh, we got here just at the right time, or like we left right at the right time. That's a preferred white person phrase for me.
I think based on Falcons' history this tournament, they like to just pick Runasapi if they can, or Esperanza, one of these two. I actually. Can they Malgo protect? Has Malgo been banned yet?
Yes.
No, right?
They did. No, they banned it. They banned it. Last map.
True.
So Maga is unleashed the rest of the series. Get ready.
Pretty legendary.
You'd be like Circuit, right?
They can take a Circuit. They can take like.
See our bannery. Oh, right. Okay. So they don't have to protect the Malga. Okay, so Runasapi with an Anaban.
A person?
Runasapi with an Anaban could be a good one.
Newsflash, I'm fucking white.
It's that, or you go Circuit and force the max substitution. Let's just see how you handle that one. But I don't know if Harbin wants
generational
to
clip.
max smoke.
That is a generational clip. Very good clip. Very good. Generationally good clip right there. The truth nuke.
On the stage, I would definitely say maybe we're going to like Circuit. We still obviously have some time as the players all get set.
Can we fucking start the map?
No.
Can we get this going?
Not until you address ZP's next question. Go on, ask.
Vela. Hello, Vela.
Okay, so it is Runasapi. So this is
Welcome, thank you for the prime.
This is a map that does not lend well
What question am I supposed to have?
Runasapi.
What the ban is. The question is, what ban is going to come up now? What is the next ban?
This is where you can ban maybe like an Ana.
I was saying Anaban. I'm thinking Anaban right now. I'm thinking this is a good time for an Anaban.
Honestly, the only bans I worry about
right on time.
are
Banana ban?
earning bans. There's earning bans. Am I right? Maybe 1,000 bans. Bans that make her dance. Even.
Muscle on the beat.
What are you saying right now?
Already banned the Maga here, so you don't have that available. What could you can have a support
Genji ban? Genji ban wouldn't actually no.
We
Genji
gotta
ban.
do at least 10,000. Me looking at the amount of bans from Algo, we gotta do at least 10,000 of those. Dunking my head in Saratoga water.
Nightmare, we saw it in that series where I know I think in that one the Sojourn was gone, but Cassidy has pretty good effective range.
I don't think Cass would have been played here. Bit of a wasted ban, but it's fine. I think at a BO7 you do want to save bans as well. If you think the series is going to go long, which it has the capability of.
So it's an Ana Cass ban. Okay. I mean, the Ana ban makes a lot of sense. This makes sense.
Yeah, I was thinking now is a great time to do Ana.
Hello, Just
But I
Pete.
think for Crazy
Can you not ban the same hero twice?
Here.
The same
Cass
team
is just
cannot.
It's a semi-throwaway ban. I don't think it's going to be.
So pretty much a
relevant.
team
I do
can
not
only
see
ban a hero
Stalker
once
swapping
per
off the
match.
Soj. In fact, I would even say ban the Soj. I think Crazy Raccoon at some stage will ban the Soj because Stalker is playing way more of that shit than Lip.
If you do play that Maga composition.
That might be the plan here. Ana off the board, Shu, without access to his most legendary hero. And again, it was mentioned, I think Johnny kind of
Legendary, invincible, perfect. Holy fuck. That's what Lip stands for? Did you guys know that?
I definitely think that's a far more contentious.
I've learned today. I've learned.
And I don't think it maybe helps that Crazy Raccoon have asked them to sort of get
Another
out
trophy
of the
shot.
Sojourn mirror and play Sombra on
The
first
gems
match, try and find a
even
way
look
to shut down
plastic.
that
Am I
market.
wrong? The gem in the middle looks plastic.
Don't shit talk the gyms or they're gonna put you in them. They're gonna put you in the gym.
Well, at least if I get put in the gem, it won't be plastic anymore. Maybe it'll be a real gem. It'll be an upgrade.
It'll be a hidden gym, even.
I'm not too sure what that is. If I'm honest.
Geraldo of Riviera.
We'll see. It can be difficult to keep that Winston alive
The Witcher 3.
against these Maga compositions. this is going to be so if you're going to run this.
I'm making a lot of old jokes here. This is a very
I
old
wonder
joke.
if Proper should have just stayed on fire here. But maybe with the Malga comp, Genji Soldier's probably more correct, more standard for a Malga comp.
Hero on this map, so very, very different. Again, these two teams showing their colors being very different.
Already okay. He already
No, they live. I will say Malga is back. Everyone, drop your sludges. Drop your sludges now. Malga is back. Please, everyone, can we get a coordinated sludge in the chat?
I've just run out of sludge. Fuck. Yeah, the store was closed. I couldn't buy more.
Well, no, this is simply for the chat.
You just reminded me that I ran out of sludge, and now I'm sad.
I mean, the poke is pretty decent. Oh, and that's why he's legendary, invincible, and perfect. The off angle, kind of nasty with it. Dude, they're beating Malga with Winston. Guys, they're doing it. They're doing it.
It's doable.
Guys, they're doing it. They've done it. They're doing
The
it.
prophecy. It's possible.
They're beating Malga with the Winston. Finally. Good, honest Winston gameplay.
The worst part about having to watch Malga again is listen to Matt say it. Why? How does he say it? How does Matt say Malga? I need to hear it. Is he saying it a weird way? Mogga? He says Mogga?
Mogga?
He does do a little bit of mogging, you know.
Do expose themselves.
Is Mogga?
These rotations, Crazy Raccoon could sort of pinpoint the weaknesses like
They've had to use bubble pretty early, but they did get the shift out. Okay, they got the charge out, the rush. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage on the bin.
Already.
They find fielder. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Crazy Raccoon, they're cooking. Crazy Raccoon are cooking.
Jesus, Lip's on fire now. Lip was quiet. You mentioned Lip was quiet before. But
Yeah,
he's on fire
yeah.
now.
He's back. Fucking bro's back.
Or she's still a game type, unfortunately, yes. I just heard it. He said Morga.
They solo barrage Hanbin. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. However, they do kill Lip.
I'd do that. I would.
The problem is they have killed Lip and taken the bot. So
to assume some degree of priority, at least getting back to parry on the map.
Actually, it makes total sense why Lip is so far ahead on all charge, because he's just shooting Hanbin, of course.
he is shooting Hanbin a lot, so.
Oh my Toro, why did you peek?
Ooh.
Why? He heard the ult and he decided to peek.
He just had to make sure.
Well, unlike
Double
you,
checking.
he's not a coward.
He just he had to double check it. He's like, okay, is that actually the ult? Yep.
He did die though, ZP. So
Yeah, but he died. He died a brave man.
Yes, Pharah
Not
can
a
move
coward.
during ult. It is a perk. It is part of the Molly percocets that have been added to the game. The aggressive beats. They should be able to get Chio. They do. Who did they cage? Who the fuck did Han Binson cage?
Hank?
Who did Han Beanie cage there? The great Han
He got
Beanie?
jumping.
He got
He
jumping?
got jumping. I saw jumping inside. I saw jumping inside, yeah. But he just lived. Jumping just lived.
Falcons don't feel comfortable full committing. Yeah, they're also trying to draw something out of Crazy Raccoon, but Hanbin, but if you charging, can be so easily punished.
I don't know if I like Tracer instead of Genji here for proper. I feel like this is not.
This is also something for Falcons, right? You get
I feel like the Genji has better gameplay into Crazy Raccoon's comp.
Okay, Chorong dead. Oh, that's a mispulse. It's a bit of a mispulse.
I did see the vision.
But they got relegated. You will not be seeing vision next year, at least. I'm gonna be honest. The Malga comp, it's kind of getting pounded. I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at this. I'm like, okay, what's going? Like, obviously, picks going the way for Crazy Raccoon for sure. Is this Pharah into the Malga fucking them? Like,
I think Pharah is great into Malga. Yeah.
is the Pharah just like getting that much value here?
Because you can get insane damage onto the Malga, but like most importantly, the barrage is a free kill to Malga. This is why you always see barrage straight to Malga. Like again, right? He just does it right now. It's a perfect barrage target.
I mean, they have taken the bot though. Proper has just taken the bot. So I mean, sure, I guess Proper could take the bot, but all they did was just lose a fight and give a bunch of ult charge to Crazy Raccoon, so it didn't really give them much.
benefit there is proper moves the bot back towards
Stealing the bot is like the minimum thing. It's a minimum thing when you're losing there. But they need to figure this out. I think probably should be on Genji.
It still has looked really ugly.
At minimum, they got to do something about Heesang, but I don't know. I'm not too sure why they're losing. You would think the Hanbin Malga should cook the Winston, right? You would think. That's not what's happening.
But the thing is, Hanbin typically he's not like he's not really shredding tank. He looks like he's just trying to set up like engages or like counter dive.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to dive as well.
Like, it looks like he's just trying to, like, set up, like, a slam onto the backline. When, like, he probably should just be shooting the tank, right? Like, they're playing Lucio Kiriko. The heals aren't that high.
I think it's hard to slam the backline. Who are you slamming? Like,
well, I mean, you can maybe slam Stalker. You can maybe slam Fielder or Chio. Like, but the problem is, like, this map is, like, really big, too. Like, there's not an easy angle, typically, to find this.
Well, the reason you play Malga on this map is because it's flat. You want to play Malga on the super flat maps, right? That's the purpose, so.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is like, but like he's also they're playing so split. They're playing like really split here, and this is where like I feel like the Malga, if you're gonna do anything into this, like you could just be shredding
Strong's saving. Strong's waiting. Here we go. Jubbin didn't get beat though. Jubbin did not get beat.
I don't think it really matters.
Show me cage. Oh, he dies in his cage.
Oh, he's in cage.
No, he died in his cage, but proper.
I mean, proper is killing Mini. Proper is killing Mini. Proper is slaughtering. He is actually propering all over them. He is actually propering all over them. He is gonna die though. That's great. That's great news. But for Falcons, or rather for Raccoon,
it's still worth for proper to try and get.
Yeah, definitely.
Pretty big. If Jimin dies, there's a huge upside. I think the cage set him up. And that's the thing, by the way. Every cage should be an auto win. If you cage, there's just no way the other team should be able to win in that situation.
Oh, what a stick! Oh, what a Suzu fuck. Well, that proper just got depropered. They depropered him.
I hate Suzu so much. Most annoying ability in the game.
He absolutely delivers in moments like that. Still though, Crazy Raccoon are in flux. They don't quite have everybody in position now.
Suzu should not be in the game, in my opinion.
That's brave. That's brave and bold from you, Avril. Dude, this is like not good for Falcons. They have 2.5 minutes on the clock, and they're really not that close in the bank in terms of the overall push distance.
On the opposite side, they've done a nice job of putting that pressure on the Stalker. Right, the last time he got that overclock was taken.
I haven't called it yet because I think it's still doable from Falcons.
No, it is. It is. Especially if they win this fight here, it's very doable.
2 minutes 13 left to play. Not a lot. Falcons need to be.
Okay, so they send Proper's behind them again.
Fielder needs to get this right now.
Proper is still behind them. They know.
8%. Fielder generate ultimate challenge. Here we go. Come on. Give it to me, Fielder.
Oh, that was nice.
This is what you need. This is what Falcons need.
And it's a really good counter dive there from Hanbin. I mean, yeah, they did it. They did it. They did it. I mean, they did it. They only had to use one ult too. They only had to use one ult too. That's literally what they needed. That's really what they needed.
Got an ult now, so they got a 1-for-1 ult trade and they won. Huge.
Yep.
Massive.
Yep. Their bank's good now. That they're actually so back. It's insanely winnable. Plus, if they now this is actually one of the moments where you probably know you're equalized on beats, so you're like, fuck it. We play slow for a cage. This is actually one of the moments where it is worth to play slow for a cage.
Right.
But you just have to know that Heesang's gonna have barrage and you don't die.
But you also, again, like I said, the win conditions of these situations, you need to be playing for OT situations. Actually, they could flip with before the OT.
Oh, the beat's so good from Chio. Oh, that beat is so fucking good. That was also a really good early beat force. They put a lot of pressure onto Chorong early and Proper forced the beat. Proper is having a fucking life game. Proper is looking really good.
If Proper doesn't get MVP after winning this, like part of the match winners, he's getting robbed. Alright, the flip just came. The flip just came.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I think that might be might be map.
No way.
That might be map.
They gotta get 120. They gotta get 120. They gotta get 120. Holy fuck! Give this guy player of the match. Give this guy player of the match. Unbelievable.
Match isn't even half over yet.
120. Watch the 120 come up. 120 meters. Here we go.
And there it is. They've done it. And also they just put jumping onto the Mauga. They said, "Fuck it, we're going Mauga."
Oh, okay.
I mean I mean, honestly, the fact that they got the trades the trades were good, but unfortunately, yeah.
I'm calling. It's over. I've called it. It's done. It's done.
You've seen enough?
I've called it. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, you see this distance, like, the problem, the biggest thing here for Falcons, they have to be careful. They need to get ults. They literally have to get this rush out of shoe. They really need to get this rush out of shoe.
What?
Okay, Proper just did it again.
Okay, dude.
Dude.
What the fuck, man? Holy shit.
Oh
This guy's been
my
eating this cereal.
God.
He's been eating
What
whole
a
grain this morning.
game from
Jesus
Proper.
Christ.
Holy
mother.
I mean, I legitimately lit Proper.
Okay, hold on. Can we talk about accountability here, though? Avril, less than 10 minutes ago, said, I don't know why Proper's on Tracer. It would be better for him to be on Genji.
You know what? That's actually good. That's good. He do hold him accountable. We do need accountability for this.
I think both are fine.
No. You were dogging on him for playing Tracer, and now you're saying give
I
him
think
player
we
of the
have
match.
very-
Holy shit.
I think we have a very different definitions of what dogging on means. I'm not gonna fall for your bait here, ZP.
He's
Who's
learning. He's
baiting?
growing.
I'm-
He's learning and he's growing. He's learning
I am
and he's growing.
literally just calling out what you have just said.
I can't believe that he's learning and growing.
And that turns into 2 consecutive fights, which ends up giving them the lead.
And this game is delivering. You can't ask for much more than this now. It's a
Appeal to hindsight. Appeal to accountability. Classic logical fallacy.
I will say the Runasapi map pick is really
How am I even baiting? I have just repeated what Avril has said, and people accuse me of baiting. How am I baiting him with his own fucking words? Fuck you.
No, I didn't dog him. That's you. You're saying I'm dog. That's not what I did.
Well, you were saying he should have been on Genji.
Appeal to
I was
Genji.
saying I think the Genji is better. Doesn't mean you can't win on Tracer. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying the Tracer.
Appeal
came
to
out
misunderstanding.
and Absolutely dominated. Yeah, I was gonna say appeal to misunderstanding.
Appeal to 2020 hindsight only has an opinion after he sees the result.
Appeal to ZP's poor eyesight. He doesn't have 2020. So
That's actually fucked up.
Doesn't make a prediction. Tries to roast me for making a prediction despite never making a prediction. Only uses hindsight analysis.
appeal to lack of financial commitment.
This is something they've done before, right? Making the comebacks on push, falling behind, where typically on this game mode, when team falls behind, they have such a tactical disadvantage. Usually we see them crumble, but Falcons has so much confidence in this comp. Once they mirror this Lucio carry backline, eventually, slowly,
I put that loss on he's saying. Everyone in Crazy Coon kind of slowed down on the second half.
Yeah.
They all slowed the fuck down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel for a year now.
Well, I feel like they had their tempo was like really, really good, and then as soon as what's up? Let it be known. What's up?
First 2 minutes, he swapped the Tracer. There wasn't that much happening. Like second half, after he had already been on Tracer for several minutes, did something start to change around. So it wasn't like he swapped and then boom, they just win. That didn't happen. They were still losing for most of it until the second half, when things start to shift in their favor, the tempo is changing, and then like I don't know, Proper unlocked at a different level for the second half. But the first few minutes when he saw nothing interesting was happening at all.
I personally thought that what really changed is that like you said, Proper warmed up, but I felt like Haman did a lot better job of actually shooting the fucking tank. I feel like Haman was trying to get a little too cutesy with it, setting up slams in the backline for the early part of that map, and then he just started shooting the fucking shit out of Junbin. And it was like, okay, we're chilling.
Take us right back to control, play the Zhang Tower right in their comfort zone. I don't think that's unwinnable for Crazy Raccoon, but I think they'd much rather be going to something like the Ilios, playing those heavy.
You should do a co-stream with Tomthin. I've heard that name before. I think he was on Plat Chat. I remember the Tomthin name being on a Plat Chat episode, and then I remember reading a comment. Someone was like, "Tomthin's on Plat Chat. Like Overwatch is so cooked." But I don't know if Tomthin is.
I'm gonna be honest.
Are they scraping the barrel? I don't know if they're scraping the bottom of the barrel or something. I have no idea. I will say if Josh is advocating for him, it's not a good look.
66 is looking different. Route 66 is looking different.
It's definitely the picture. I don't think it's Busan. It's definitely the picture.
Not in.
Crucially here, though.
Map. So Route 66 is the map, but Busan.
Shit, what are you banning here if you're Crazy Raccoon?
I do like the Busan map preview here for Route 66.
So Route 66 into... Is it worthy of a Diva ban now? I think this might be a Diva ban. Because if you ban Diva, Oh shit! I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, but if you ban Diva,
Zen
I
is
don't think it's like, yeah. Wait, what?
Diva, so Diva is very required for Hanbin on point B. If you think about A and B really, but B in particular, because it's so high ground oriented, if you don't have a dive tank, you're gonna have a rough time. So I think like Diva ban would have been super impactful here.
Gonna get to be on the table for both teams, and we get to see really pound for pound whose strength is more dominant.
Oh, getting tired, guys. I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to get tired. What time is it? It's about 5:30. Wait, banana time.
Yeah, we talked about how familiar these two teams are with each other. So most of the bans and also the map picks and choices and preferences, they know that about each other. So it's not like anything they can do here to really surprise the opponents.
No, not at all. And we even see it when it comes down to the adaptations that we're seeing mid-map, right? Neither of these teams are afraid to go for those mirrors. They know their strength, they know their opponents, and they know that they can match them head to head.
And on a map like Road 66, especially with the hazard ban here, I wonder, will Shu end up going back to the
Hazard ban from Falcons.
I think there's also some vulnerability to the
I don't know how likely Jimin would have been to play Hazard here.
More dominant backlines across this tournament, because the Ana, as powerful as she is, as much
What Hazard does is force the Winston.
vulnerability, a liability at times where
I
you
don't
really
think
have
Ball's
that
gonna get
escape.
played here, so
I mean,
probably just
even
locks the
soldiers
Winston
have
for
a hard time
Jimin.
staying alive with the rate of play
I'm
that we're
not
seeing
convinced by the Zen
I
ban.
mean, his Kiriko has looked really good throughout this tournament as well. We saw him just immediately pop off on Suravasa previously. It could be a strong start to make that pivot early.
Still though, this map pick from Crazy Raccoon. This is a pivotal map in the series that Crazy Raccoon has to defend. If you fall to a 3-1 deficit in
You know, I was
this
thinking of the
grand
bit
finals,
if I was
it's
listening
all but
to.
secured for Falcons, considering
Imagine if im.r was casting this one, and he sees Jumpin go ball, and they put like they get proper ensemble or something. He's like, when they hack the ball be dead. I'm sorry, you guys don't know im.r. You weren't listening with me, but that one's for the viewers. I'm gonna have some banana and peanut butter.
You got the whole gang, laughing that one.
Well, the chat's laughing, okay?
A lot of Tracer, curious to see how this matchup against
They're not though. They're not laughing.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm not
They're not
entirely
laughing.
sure.
They're not laughing at that one.
I'm not sure that landed.
Welcome back to the booth, folks. Yeah, we're friends. That's true and factual. Good to have you back, of course, now. And as Johnny mentioned, a pivotal map for Crazy Raccoon to go down 3-1.
I guess Hanbin doesn't want to play the Diva anyway. Apparently, he just wants to play the Winston.
Yeah, that's fair. They're too sleepy to laugh.
It would be quite brutal.
Haha, good one, Avast. I laughed and you look good today.
See, look at that. See, don't you seem silly now?
Well, at least half of that statement was true.
Not going to play close up enough to get caught off guard with it. As Crazy Raccoon, they will play Churong on the break. This is to protect Shoot.
So what we got? They won Oasis, lost Suravasa, won Murasaki. They won with Diva, lost with Winston, won with Malga. Now they're back to Winston.
Legendary for a good reason. See how on the attack side here, Jumpin already.
And the Ana Shu is back as well. That's right. That's a big point to make here. Ana is back on board.
Weak point here on Crazy Raccoon. They're not in a hurry to give up this high ground. Junbin now wants to try and set up the big Earls. Will be chased by Hanbin as he will keep tabs on his
Thoughts on the new Verstappen pole position lap? I got a pole you can position.
You're going to end up being able to build up this nano, right?
Let's take a look at the map. Take a look at the map. That was pretty decent.
I'm trying to think of one.
Really nice pick, getting rid of the Winston on the opposing
Go on.
side that allows you to hold that nano here.
Pretty decent for Crazy Raccoon. Shu gets to be on the Ana. Life is good. Life is good. Shu gets to be on Ana, guys. Life is real good.
Chasing Jumbin around the map. Shu is just holding him one, pumping damage into that Winston, and becomes not insignificant over a longer period of time. Nano boost already deployed here as well, Matt. Dangerous.
Does he have the anti? No anti-hit, but it doesn't matter. Hama gets pulsed.
Miss, dude. Shu just hits his shots every time, man. It's crazy.
Shu's already got his perk 1. He's not even really worried about what's going on
F1 is a psyop. No way people enjoy watching cars driving in a circle a million times. Listen. I didn't say it.
NASCAR.
I mean, wait till you find out about NASCAR. But also, once you could also argue the fact that NASCAR must also be a psyop.
the scenarios where we've seen this win.
Just a worse one, but a psyop nonetheless.
Well, also the thing with NASCAR is that a lot of people are not watching to watch the cars drive around in circles. They're watching in the hopes that one of the cars fails to drive around in the circle and hits the wall.
It's just sadistic. People just want to see potential driver death. It's like,
basically,
I'm gonna get excited if this guy drives into the wall and dies. Like, okay.
Buddy, people have been watching vehicles go around in circles since chariots. That's true. People in the Coliseum. I hope they crash today.
This is like saying there's no way people watch people run around a ring in the Olympics. Just run in a big circle. There's no way.
To be fair, I wasn't even kidding when I said that about NASCAR, like, or even F1 for that. There are people that watch.
I'm addressing the chatter.
There are people who legitimately watch purely in the hopes that, like, they see some shit go down.
Hey guys, Stalker's hidden. I think my Falcons are in it. I think my Falcons are looking real good. Dude, the Han Vincent, it's coming back. Surely they don't lose a jump. Well, they're losing a jumping. Fuck. The jumping primal, no. The Jumbin primal incident.
Now Jumbin is just doing work.
The Jumbin primal incident. It's here.
Jumbin just said no. Jumbin just said no way. There's no way people watch swimming back and forth.
To be fair, it's unlikely the swimmers can like hit the wall with enough speed to explode. So there is a little bit of an aspect there that's lost.
4 minutes plus to complete the map here for Crazy Raccoon. Is look when they can play
this is just appealing to gladiators, the Colosseums, where you just want to see people just end up in really dangerous situations where they might die.
But this Brig Arna looking for Crazy Raccoon feels like it gives him such an edge in this head-to-head.
Do you think there was any hate watchers for like gladiators in the Coliseum? Like they'd be like, dude, I'm so fucking tired of this guy. There had to be some hate watchers, right? I mean, that's kind of the whole point. There had to be a lot of hate watchers, right?
You're going there to see some guy
die. There had to be a ton of hate watchers for sure.
It's literally humanity, and you are watching people like fight to death.
Dude, hate watching had to I'm not gonna lie, I don't approve of like blood sport, but hate watching would have to hit if you're in the Coliseum. Like you could literally watch the guy you hate die. Like hate watching had to fucking hit if you were Roman. Like if you were Roman, hate watching had to go hard as fuck in the Coliseum. You'd be like, oh man, fuck that guy when he finally died. They'd be like, that had to feel good as hell. But I mean, I'm not approving of blood sport necessarily, but.
Fucking no. Generational hate watching that is.
Yo, so that's chat. Quote, it's why I watch you.
You're gonna be waiting, buddy. I'm living to 100.
And the architect of it is proper. Jumper there sees an opportunity to harass Chio, but there's a sound barrier at the ready, and Falcons can use it at their leisure. It slip out of the game.
Okay, proper. In the back. Flip down. They use the nano. Dude, it's crazy, even with like... Okay, they did get a shoe. They finally got a shoe. But it's still crazy how, even with some of the changes, like, to the self-nano, it's still hard as fuck. But actually, are they playing on the self-nano nerf patch for this? I'm assuming they are, right?
Whatever the live patches, they're playing.
They're playing live, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, whatever the live patches. Are you saying it's crazy how good it is, or what was it?
Yeah, no, I was saying as like because I was just watching like the rotate happen there for Shu. I'm like, it's still crazy even with the nerf that like how many resources they have to invest to potentially even damage Shu. That
right. Yeah, it's just a free invulnerability almost.
Yeah.
So you basically become an unkillable support line. You know, for 45 seconds or
what happened to
part
Nightmare? They lost.
So hard to cap.
Route 66 has been a dick flattening point. Like Route 66 last has been a dick flattening point since like launch. The launch day dick flattening.
This cap is so egregiously hard to cap sometimes, man.
But they have 4 ults here, so decent position. Pretty decent position here for Falcons. They force the rally. Wait, their supports are very split. Oh, proper. He's propering. He's propering all over him.
He propered all over them.
He really is.
He's done it again. He's done it again.
The damage has certainly already been done. And that's 3 defensive fight wins for Falcons in the last phase of the map, burning us down to a minute.
Shit, man. If you're not winning with Shu back on Ana, this is a problem for Crazy Raccoon. It's a big problem. Although that being said, they push pretty far. Like, it's a good distance. They could still full cap. They just need one good fight full cap. But not if Lip is just out of the fight that early.
Oh, okay.
That's a
Okay,
good punish.
Lip.
That's a good punish.
Lippington.
Strong traded.
Route 66 point C or Gibraltar point B for worst flattening. I mean, it's easily Gibraltar B. Route 66 point C, you can at least pretend you have a chance. You can be like, oh man, we can definitely make something happen here. Like, point B is just like the ultimate flattening.
I raise you Rialto C.
Yeah, Rialto C is definitely, I think Rialto C is the only other map that is comparable to Gibraltar B, in my opinion. For sure. It's like the only other point.
Rialto C is fucked up, man.
Rialto C is definitely fucked up.
Crazy point to cap.
I mean, I'd also put Havana C as well. I think Havana C is another good ass.
Also disgusting.
Yeah, Havana C is also another good one.
Dude, Chio just ran at Shu. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's gonna come down to primals. It's gonna come down to primals. I'm appealing to the primals here.
There are two. Appeal the primal. Appeal the primate.
The differences.
Oh!
Primal can delay for Falcons.
I mean, the damage there was actually really good. Hobbit is alive. I mean, they're gonna force the primal here, but Jumpin's gonna have to. Oh, that was close. Jumpin milked the fuck out of that primal. He milked the fuck out of that primal. Wait, does he get this kill? He gets that kill? Oh my god, he got the kill too. No way. He gets out? Oh, they chased him down though. Oh, no sleep. No sleep. No, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It doesn't matter. It's over. It's over. Unless Choang somehow miraculously gets this rally, which is actually theoretically possible. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, he doesn't get the rally. Oh my god, he's proppering. He's proppering though.
Give him the play of the match.
He's proppering though. He's proppering though. Okay.
Ryan spotted, guys. Ryan spotted. Reinhardt in my OWCS final 2025 Hangzhou.
And to think, we thought we were only going to see Malga. We're so back.
To be able to complete the map.
We're so back.
Hammer swingy, man. In my finals.
99% to a rally there towards the end as well.
Dude, can you imagine if Jimbin dropped the primal? Because he built it so hard, he just
that would have been really fucking funny, to be honest.
It's like milking that cow till it's fucking a skeleton. It's just like, dude, please, I'm begging you, please.
All crazy Raccoon, and then towards the end, it feels like everything breaks right for Falcons.
It's tough sometimes because we don't want to oversimplify win conditions to simply Lip, or Stalker, as it were, shooting people in the face, but it ended up really being the Sojourn's
it is
highlight.
that simple.
Yes. Lip got nanoed. They sent him in. Was able to do pretty good work there as well, instantly taking Stalker out of the game. And it looks like
I looked at the most famous gladiators, and one of them was a Roman named Flamma. He died of old gladiator age at 30 from a trident to a neck. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. Pretty good, man.
Already floundering.
Yeah, we talked about Hanbin's primal there towards the end, which was pretty massive, but even
age expectancy back in those days was fucked up.
Well, to be fair, technically, it really wasn't that bad. It's just because so many people died as like babies that the life expectancy was so low. I think the standard was if you made it past like infant, you would still on average live to like 60 or 70.
I think I'm pretty sure people who lived till 60, 70 were pretty rare.
No, they weren't. They weren't.
I
don't think so. I don't think so.
All the mortality stuff, like you basically got fed a line of horse shit when you were growing up because they were literally counting like child mortality.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the life expectancy was just so low because so many people died when they were kids.
Like you basically had a 50-50 shot of you had like a 50-50 shot of dying before you were 14, effectively.
I mean, you had like all the disease and shit. You had no medication.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's like, but I don't think like it was that. It still wasn't like that. Like you weren't that much. Like the life expectancy was still pretty good overall if you made it to adulthood. You weren't living as long as we live now. We still live way longer, but like it was still like 60, 70.
Yeah, like a lot of people did live like into their 60s at a minimum.
If you're living this long on seed oils, imagine how much longer you live on beef tallow.
Dude, I know. That's honestly, that's hell yeah, brother.
Think about it.
Challenge this as Shu is building up towards a nano rather quickly. You see players just coming around the corner here, taking some damage. Shu able to farm this up.
Okay, the recon. Oh my god, wait, Lip just got executed. Well, I mean, can they punish?
Oh
they can't.
My god.
Wait, they might be able to get Hanbin. If they get Hanbin, there's a chance. Wait, Shu shooing all over them?
I think he lives.
Shu is shooing all over them? Shu is shooing all over
Shu
them.
alive. Shu is not dead.
They have to touch. They have to touch. They gotta touch. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Dude, he hits another sleep. He hits another anti. Oh my god. Shu has shoot. It doesn't matter, but Shu has shoot all over them.
Does it look like to me that Stalker was like not killing him though? He could have just meleeed him. Stalker could have just walked up and meleeed, and he just kind of like sat there.
That's fair. Could be a stagger.
Crazy Raccoon's time was through these first two parts of the map, and then they kind of falter at the end. Falcons in a position to sit just as good of a time.
Crazy Raccoon now perhaps concern, mild desperation even starting to set in. Junbin turns around, see Han.
Most Romans killed themselves because that means they would never be able to taste beef tallow. I'm almost certain a Roman has probably had beef tallow. I'm almost certain of it. In fact, it's much more likely back then because they kind of used all the fat from the shit.
I really want to know what Whataburger would have tasted like in Roman times.
You still have Fielder alive, and he ends up falling towards the end. Hanbin makes it out with his life. I was like, if Fielder is able to maybe TP out there to Hanbin,
So they have primal overclock into what? Pulse overclock? Perhaps a proper moment?
can actually kind of extend that fight, but once you end up losing Fielder, it is now a full team reset.
Can I see a proper moment here for Team Falcons?
Both the support ultimates out of the game. Hanbin, a big blow that he takes as he, before he even lands there on that high ground, means he has to turn around and get
okay.
That is stunning. Shio
Okay, Lip.
unaware that his demise was looming so close. Lip here can play safely to the edge of the map, and it will be another drawn out.
Okay. Dude, it could very well could go the distance at this rate. We very well could go the distance.
That's the thing about these maps, right? Like you hold at C, you stop the cap out, but then you remember you still have to push to the end of the map, even if you don't have to finish. And then you realize how far that is.
Crazy Raccoon now has a huge ultimate.
These resets are brutal, man, because Crazy Raccoon have such superior positioning every reset. Put on Falcons. Oh, dude, every lip rail looks deadly.
At some point, Falcons have to get to him, but there's so many layers of defense.
Here comes the dive. Let's see it. There it is. There's our dive. Oh my, lip moment. Lip moment. He's doing it.
He shut down the Stalker OC
Ref!
as well.
Ref, do something.
Throw the yellow flag. Throw the yellow flag. Throw the yellow flag.
Do something, Ref. Ref, do something.
Lip is hard enough to kill without the benefits of the nano. Cleans up proper there towards the end. He's starting to heat up now on the Soldier.
Suffice to say, those lip downers feeling a little more subdued now. Kenny's got the benefit of being able to play for this.
I'm awarding 10 yards to Team Falcons. Incorrect ball weight used by Crazy Raccoon.
And he's a problem. Falcons have not figured a way to adequately deal with him without overexposing themselves to Junbin and the rest of Crazy Raccoon, who
Ooh. Okay, doesn't overcommit. Does a little scouting.
Makes space, slows Falcons up, gives them pause for thought. Now drops down, now he's getting serious.
Oh my auntie.
Yep.
Oh my auntie.
And they rush for that too. They can't walk out of the choke. Crazy Raccoon are able to just like dive on the choke so heavily. What fight is this? Okay.
I mean, this is nice and all, but maybe this is one of the moments where like we talk about a play that we didn't see on screen. Maybe we could have seen Shu throw the nade and hit that one, but
yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
fine.
not loving the replays this tournament. And we're missing out on the actual fight. Yep, we missed out on the actual fight.
We did. We were watching a fucking play from 2 fights ago to miss the fight. Wasn't even like the relevant play. Hey guys, I just started my first day as a lead replay operator for the Hangzhou Tournament for Champions Clash.
No, it's the,
I hope I'm doing a good job.
It's the director chooses like, yep, run the replay.
I'm doing a good job.
Some fucking director's just running the replays at the wrong time.
Players from coming out of this choke. It will be the easy option here. He opts to step back here, wary of the whip shot that eventually comes in. But Akat's been moving up.
Appeal to replay? You know what? Good point.
Shio will be a nuisance, knocking.
Good point. They got us there. They got us there.
What's the big boot? Where is he? Stalker live challenge. Stalker don't die instantly. Live challenge. Here we go. Come on.
Oh, well, Lip just got primaled. He just got caught by the Han Binston. You've just been got by the Han Binston right there.
They cap.
The Han Beanie, Bellini. Cucini, Bellini, Han Beanie.
This is definitely not a no cap shit moment.
I mean, they do just need to cap here. They do need to cap here still. Oh, good move.
Come on.
They do need to cap here.
What's going on here? Kill Jumpman.
They will be needing to cap. They will be needing to cap here.
No way Jumpman lives.
There we go.
Come on now. Come on now.
Now we need to watch the replay of the fight we missed. Okay, can we go back? Can we go back and watch that replay?
Imagine they show a replay of a different map, a different series. I don't think 90 seconds is it's tough, man. 90 seconds to push this is gonna be hard. They have to play very. Oh shit, the Hanbin Malga's back.
Oh, they've done it now. They put us in. We're in Malga country. We're in Malga country now.
Malga comes out for Falcons. They are dead serious about getting this map done. Will it be enough? Recall here for Heesay now as Hanbin comes charging on in, bustling his way through and lifting.
Going to my grandparents' house, and they say like, "Aren't we in MAGA country?" No, we're in Malga country. And it's just my grandfather rushing me down and fucking slamming.
Yeah. While being invulnerable to CC, you can't stop him. He cages you.
Well, I mean, those are kind of shared. Those are kind of shared between the two. There's a little bit of sharing between those two. Well, they have they got beats. They got pulse.
This OT. Do they not know Hanbin's there? They have no clue. They have no clue Hanbin's there. Did you see Hanbin just chilling? Did you see him?
All good. He's just really chill like that. Does Shu hit an aid? No, he didn't. Shio still has beat. Shio has to have a good beat here to live.
Ooh, that pulse.
Is Stalker get anyone? Oh, proper died. Oh my god, Stalker, my goat. Wait, what the fuck? Fielder's right here. They had to beat for Fielder. They had a two-man. Was that a two-man? What the fuck? Oh, my Falcons backline. My Falcons backline. Oh, my Falcons backline.
He lives.
Oh, my Falcons back, dude. Did you say so? There was a chance. There was a chance there after Proper died, but then Fielder TP'd to Stalker. I'm assuming there had to be a dive, right? I'm assuming a dive was occurring, so Fielder had to TP, but he had like no cooldowns. He was like low HP and got antied.
I think they wanted to commit on the Shu, but then Shu just nanos and he lives.
This is the kind of map where we got to see.
Did Stalker also miss one critical shot of Shu, possibly?
Good morning, Jazz Rabbit. Good morning.
Man.
Play with that Sojourn. Of course, it's good to see Junbin on the Winston. And look close at points.
All right, what do we got here? What's next?
Dude, little banana with peanut butter has invigorated me. I'm feeling good.
I think Lijiang Tower, and the reason why is you have to deny Ilios. I think Falcons should not want to go to Ilios. It's that or...
I need to see the map pool again. I need to see what's left.
Actually, I think Esperanza is a good shout.
Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like they'd probably be fine playing potentially like Malga and Esperanza though, right?
Yeah. That's all, so you either go Lijiang to deny Ilios and close the control game mode, or you just say fuck it, we're just gonna go a map we think we can win, which is Esperanza, but then you open Ilios for the trade, for the counter.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely still a banger.
How confident Falcons are that they can.
It's still looking pretty good.
Play the Diva or
there honestly hasn't been that much Malga played outside of the first map, to be fair. And I guess Runasapi had like a decent amount, but like.
The map pool's reset right now because there's only 4 map categories for this event because they're playing NA rules, not Asia rules.
Dude, why do they make banana and peanut butter go so well together, chat? Like, why do they design it that way? Like, it's like a perfect combination. It's one of those perfect combinations, you know?
I think it is a giga banger now because we're like actually 2-2, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're wide open now.
So no matter what happens, a 4-2 I think is a pretty good series. No matter what happens.
Losing that map, they get to peruse the entirety of the map pool and sort of decide where they're going.
You go Lijiang Tower, right? I mean, if you want to play Malga-based compositions and things like that.
My God, I'm hungover as fuck today, bro. Any party animals? Me tired as fuck.
Yeah, Matt agrees. See, Matt's talking to Lijiang. I agree. I think Lijiang's a good shout.
Do you think he was listening to you?
Yeah. I mean, they made an entire, like, you know, shoulder content piece for the grand finals as soon as ZP said it. So broadcasters are reacting fast today. They're reacting fast today. They're reacting to me. If you say something, they'll react to you, so I'll say something real quick.
Bananas and peanuts grow near each other? Is that true? Do bananas and peanuts grow near each other? If so, that's a predetermined food combination. Is banana and peanut butter.
Really crucial Winston ban. Take Amalgamira. I mean,
Do you have any farmers in chat?
I mean, the
Any farmers can confirm or deny that?
Favor Falcons. They found their success in that map when they switched their comps and Harbin actually got on the Diva, which again, I mean, is fine. That's
Oh, I gotta stretch my legs.
going there, but that was the one.
Oh, that was a good stretch. Holy fuck. I just need to stretch my legs. Oh.
Their preferred comp. But straight away, we saw Crazy Raccoon ban the Malga. So it's like, okay, they were able to.
I farm your mom every night, mods. Put them in the crystal, in the OWCS trophy.
Rather play to their strengths, which were definitely displayed here. With the map pool being completely open and this virtually now being a 1-2 series, it really feels like a full reset. You see how quickly Crazy Raccoon got out of
I will say now, even after eating that banana, now I'm still hitting the wall again. I thought I was coming back, but now I'm crashing down. But I'm not gonna be able to go to bed because it's 6 a.m. and I will have to be up in 2 hours to potentially beat the movers.
I have to be honest, like they didn't know the scores of the previous one. I mean, like,
Imagine it was a 4-0. We already finished. You have to do something for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, if it was a 4-0, yeah. I mean, luckily I will keep my mind occupied. They do say, and the idle hands are the devil's playthings.
It's really the peak of competition between these two rosters, and there's so much to take away from every single game.
What's wild is in the past as well, like when we've had like teams that consistently make finals.
Banger finals, even though it's Falcons, Crazy Raccoon, Slop. What?
Unless they're stealing somebody.
Why is that Slop?
It's just the new naming convention of like attaching Slop to stuff. Like you'd be like, oh, it's indie Slop. Oh, it's like Dark Souls is like rolling slop. It's roll slop.
Is this Slop meant to indicate low quality? This is high
Well,
quality.
yes, but now it's kind of just morphed into you attach slop to help define the genre. So like right now, OWCS is in its like the finals are like classic Falcons, Crazy Raccoon, Slop, you know, for finals. Like
Slop equals anything I don't like.
Slop could just be a genre.
Excited about the rest of this series because it's going to look a lot like this. Saddle up, don't go too far. We'll be
OWCS Overwatch champion Slop. True.
We're going to a break.
All right, gotta do a duel. Keep myself alive.
To be honest with you, players probably went to pee, which is probably what I'm gonna do as well.
I'm doing a duel then. I finished Crandall. What should I do? I gotta think. That's what I haven't done yet. My brain. Connections. Could this be a stretch? You stretch them? Fuck. Okay. Let's peep. Look. Gander. This is all just looking at shit. There we go. You crack an egg. Crack a joke. Crack a whip. You can crack code? Crack your hip, maybe? Let's try this. Yep, okay. Basin. You fill something in it, you put something in it, you put something in a basin. You put your foot in a sock. Dye bunny. Easter bunny? You're dyeing eggs?
What's up, everybody? Danny Lem here. I'm next to the trophy. Right now, it's grand
What?
finals.
Easter shirt?
Crazy Raccoons versus Team Falcons. 2-2. I don't know who's gonna take it, but one team is going to
Easter
take the trophy
basin?
tonight. We'll find out.
What the fuck is this? I don't even know. Just submit it. Let's see what it is. Doesn't anything. Okay. Bunny die. What could this be referring to? Is there a sock? Is there an Easter sock? Well, I mean, what else could this be?
I want to see the chat up on the screen. I want to see him
There's a sock.
Folks, great to be back here with you, of course.
Okay, so it's Basin.
On the ground in Hangzhou, it's been fever pitch action. We are 2-2 in the series. So
Oh, I have no idea.
Pool, and the way that our first to four works, we sort of reset the map pool entirely. And in many ways, it's a reset in the series, a mental one for the players as they look to take a break. Now this basically is a first to two, a best of three in other terms now.
What is
I wouldn't
this?
say throw away the first four maps, but these two teams have been locked in death stands, and neither is
You can
giving in.
stretch shirts,
Again, it's a question of, you know, what happens with these next three maps here, but crucially,
rubber bands, and socks. Can you stretch a hip? Hip stretch? I don't know what else it would be.
I am of the opinion that this should be Lijiang Tower here for Falcons. It is a great map for the style of play.
It could also be tie-dye. Well, no.
Obviously, just getting any type of advantage at this point.
Tie-dye.
Tie. First one who gets the chance to kind of run it back
because you win the first map. Yeah. Right. So you know when we have a reset.
I don't know. I have no clue.
And that seems like a really insignificant, very small advantage. But because these two teams are so close,
Fuck it.
a small edge like that can make a big difference.
What would you go to?
I think that's
What is this? Needs for tie-dyeing a shirt.
We saw plenty from that map. I think you're probably a little bit concerned if you're
A basin. Words were hop. Bar hop. Bunny hop. Bunny off.
Completely different outcome on each of those occasions.
Runasapi
Brutal.
was interesting,
Brutal.
right? Maybe with some different bands. There's like a even I know
Going to sock off.
but it's just kind of how things.
Because you're back next, you're going to Easter service today? No, today I am meeting my movers to go get my furniture in approximately 2 to 3 hours. So I'm just staying up and doing that. So that's my Easter service. I'm going to be resurrecting myself.
66 from coming back, right?
What's up?
So you just
Have we chosen a map yet?
Perhaps I was finishing connection, so I'm not totally certain.
You know, Crazy Raccoon 1 was very, very close. In fact, even the maps where...
Wait, so they can pick Oasis again? Yes, the map pool reset, so they theoretically could, right?
Yeah, we're on the reset now.
Yeah, so they could pick the map again if they wanted. Now that we've crossed the threshold.
Map 5 choice is the strongest in the whole tournament. Well, strongest in the whole match if you can get to it.
And then we're going to a decider map.
Very important.
What? Yep. The map pool is reset, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the worst map they can throw at us? Then choose us the same map from that category, but obviously, you know, one that favors you a little bit more. And I do think like Circuit does present that opportunity.
Look, I mean, if you pick Escort here of your Falcons, then you end up losing it. You get another map pick, so then you have...
Are those the moves that stole your chair? No, these are a different moving company. I'm hoping they didn't steal my chair. I'm very much hoping, because I like my chair a lot.
They wouldn't necessarily pick Runasapi. They would pick
I'm a big fan of it.
So much of this comes down to who gets to, if we get to a map 7, which is absolutely on the table, so much comes down to who gets to pick that very map. That's crazy. We never really have had to...
Why does Proper have a car on the sign? Proper has a car and a man with a door.
This is truly a golden era for Overwatch.
Is he driving the team to victory? Is he to Vic, the team bus driver?
Different styles. All out there for you at home.
It also goes to show with, you know, this is the 20th
That's a good question.
matchup, between these two teams that we've had. And I believe it's like 13-8 currently.
12-8?
Yeah, 12-8 currently.
Crazy Raccoon's favored.
Yeah, so, but just to show you, like, these series are so close.
Shu
like, it is not
and Kyo? A Kyo it mentioned alongside Shu?
By one team, they kind of run the globe in a game. This is just back and forth.
Yeah, we saw like a staggering list of accolades between these two teams. I guess the most pertinent result in
He commits vehicular manslaughter. Okay.
These guys, against Crazy Raccoon once more in Stockholm, came away from that series with a big win. So in most recent history, when it's really mattered, I'm going to use OWCS, you know,
Holy blinkage.
Here in Asia as an example, Falcons have won the important games.
Yeah. And that would have to be frustrating for Crazy Raccoon to...
Okay, can we get in the game?
Make it here and then falter, right? Because these two
Who is
teams
that?
are so
Bombin
good
versus
at this point
Max.
that anything other than winning is just a colossal failure, right? They believe that they will just run through their home region and end up here.
Someone we haven't seen yet this
Can we get in the damn game here? Enough fooling around.
I'm gonna type PP into match chat and call for another toilet break.
Dude, I'm losing it.
I saw Sir Majid's name on the sign.
Sir Majid. Majid, coming. What if Sir Majid comes in? That would be huge.
I want Falcons to win again, just so Sir Majid wins again.
Do you know, at this point, Sir Majid has to be like, especially if Falcons win this event, Sir Majid might have to be the best bench rider of all time, right?
Is he the best Western player of all time?
He might be. He might be the best bench rider.
The winningest Western player of all time.
Just a question for Scarf, by the way. How do you make money? That's the fun part. You don't. That's the fun part. You don't.
How do you make money? Who?
I think they asked me, so that's why I said that's the fun part.
How do you make money?
That's the fun part. You don't. You being me. That's true. Who you did win 2 Overwatch League titles on the bench?
Go to circuit, like, is that what you want to do potentially? Like,
How many did Hurig get?
I think he only got 1.
Hurig got yeah, he got Apex.
Well, he got Apex as well. He did get Apex, but I guess I was specifically talking Overwatch League, but yeah, he did get Apex.
Well, what else did Hurig get?
Didn't. Oh no, that's right. Yeah, you're right. So yeah,
Vancouver Stage 1, right?
I mean, there was the Vancouver Stage titles, but those aren't as much as like an Overwatch League championship win. We're going to break again. Fuck.
Yeah, of course. Shit.
So yeah, I guess that's fair. Who are you might actually be greater, because also who are you literally can still like has also played and been really good. Not that Majid hasn't been good, but who are you probably still has been better. So.
So if Majid wins another world championship on bench, he's better, right? Because he's
I would think so, right? Like Majid technically would have more titles. It just depends on where you place like Overwatch League versus OWCS in terms of importance.
I mean, a world final is a world final, right? Whichever way you cut it, as long as it's like the season world final.
The fact that who you played made him a worse bench player. But I mean, Majid played technically as well. So
was Hurig on the bench for Spitfire Season 1's championship or no? What team was he on?
I can't remember.
Plink.
Someone, I'm sure someone in chat will remember. Orspa. Thank you for the tier 1. And the Plink. Hurig was on the bench.
He got the ring? He actually got the ring then?
I would imagine so.
Oh shit, he got the ring. He got the Season 1 ring.
So I mean, Hurig is still definitely in that contention for like the best Overwatch, the best like bench rider then. Avast in the Overwatch League break room was goated. Yeah, let's just say they couldn't touch me in the Overwatch League Season 1 break room though. That's a good point. I was undefeated.
What is exactly the break room? Is this where you get like tea and coffee when you're bored?
In Season 1 and 2 in the Blizzard Arena, they're in the back areas where all the teams, because they all had to have all the teams had to have like a room in the practice room for Season 1 and 2 out of the Blizzard Arena. There was a player break room that was just filled with snacks and drinks and shit. And so in Season 1, like after like Stage 1, essentially, I was like, okay, so I'm cooked. And so I just spent like in between playing ranked, I would just go and sit in the break room for like almost for like 4 hours a day and talk with people.
I thought you was about to say, yeah, I just sat there and ate snacks.
No. I would go there and just chill with people, and then I had to go back to the room.
4 hours of chilling a day.
Put up a double. I was put up a triple double in the break room. Okay, I need another duel. What duel should I play? I need another duel I need to play. One I haven't done yet. Can you try Ethno Guesser? No, I'm not doing Ethno Guesser. I'm not doing Ethno Guesser. I'm not doing Ethno Guesser. I'll do Tradle. Sure, accept it. Holy raw aluminum, 7.31 billion of raw aluminum and fish fillets and non-fillet frozen fish. So it's like a country.
What is ethno guess? I'm doing it. What is this?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're guessing ethnicities or something.
What do you do? All right, here we go. So I type the country in. Is that how this works?
I haven't played it. I couldn't tell you.
All right, okay. All right. I got an image of a white kid. I'm gonna go Sweden because this white kid reminds me of.
Just be like Madagascar. Does Madagascar do a lot of aluminum? Fuck.
Oh, I'm playing the wrong ethno guesser. My bad.
Far away. Very far away.
Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna go Caribbean. This is gonna be wrong.
Refined petroleum.
I'm gonna go Guatemala.
10,000 kilometers.
I got it wrong. Oh, this is easy.
Could this be like? This is crazy.
Chinese
Could this
for
be
sure.
Portugal?
Fuck. All right.
Ooh. Better. More north of Portugal. It's like fucking Iceland.
Fuck.
No
That shit's
way,
so
right?
hard.
Oh wait, could this be Greenland? No, but it's directly north.
I got one really close.
Iceland's biggest export is raw aluminum, and then their second biggest is fish fillets? What the fuck? Not ice? It's not like the really good like restaurant ice that you get at like Sonic? That's not what ice that's not what they export? Okay, what haven't we done yet? We haven't done Smash Roll yet. Thrice. What is Thrice? Where is this? I'm finding the official site for Thrice in the Thrice Alliance fan community. What the fuck? I don't know what this means.
Oh my god.
I'll do Metazoa.
I have a question for chat. What do people in Greenland look like? If you were to think about it, imagine your mind. What do people in Greenland
I would think they would look very like a native, like American sort. You know, I feel like they'd be looking like very Native American-esque. Or like native, or like an Inuit,
Okay.
you know?
All right. Well, that was better than what I got. Okay, that's good. Good to know. It's better than what I got.
Okay, guess any species. Any species. So what? Do I forgot? I always forget how this goes. I'm gonna go the mighty silkworm.
Chat, would you have gone Greece for this one? Be honest. Oh my god, they're playing more ads. Dude, they just went from an ad to a timer to another ad.
Listen, I'm playing dulls. I'm playing dulls. I'm not even worried about it. Perhaps the mighty. So it's their mouth forms before their anus.
This one's tricky. This one could be.
I don't know
South
what else
America,
that is.
or
I don't know. I'm just gonna give a snail. Give me a snail. It's in this. So give me a snail. Guess it.
Oh my fucking god, it was South America.
So it's not a
I knew it was
mollusk.
a 50-50. Fuck me. I should have guessed South
But
America.
it is shared from the mollusk. Mollusca is an oyster.
Can I play this again?
Give me an oyster.
Or can I only play once a day?
The
Can I only
Pacific
guess these
oyster.
ethnicities once a day.
He's fucking done it. That's actually that's pretty fast for Metazoa.
What can we do better?
The Pacific oyster. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Try again.
Here's Thrice. Geeks who drink. Thrice. How to play. 5 rounds of brain gymnastics. Oh, fuck.
Isn't this the same as what I got?
You guys per round, all with the same answer. All with the same answer.
I'm just gonna be a DP
DPS machine. I think what we
A wrong answer is the same as passing.
make sure they're healing orbs though. Definitely not.
Alright, let's do it.
What? Okay. So they're all 3 questions and with all the same answer.
Push fast right side. Push fast right side.
I'm on Zarya.
Get Zarya.
I mean, how the fuck would I know this? Has to be able to read music. Every member, that is, except what co-founding composer? I don't know. I don't know. Show me the next 2 clues.
Nice, nice, good stuff. Oh, Reaper behind. Box out, box out. We died by mini bomb.
Oh, sick.
We have Nanoblade for next fight.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
Any Get Your Gun was the most successful successful musical by what guy who is named for a European city? I don't know enough about music, but I know the musical, but I don't remember who made this.
What?
Is this London Tisdale? No, I should know this one. Wait, who is this? I should know this one. I know Annie Get Your Gun. Show me the next clue. Israel Beline was the birth name of what white Christmas guy who hardly changed his last name at all? What the fuck? Fuck if I mean, what the fuck is this? I don't know white Christmas guy. I give up, brother. Irving? Berlin? Okay. Social signs. I myself don't give away anything for nothing. Nancy Pelosi recently said, throwing shade at what congressional colleague? I mean, this one I should actually know because it's in the news. Congressional colleague she's making fun of? Could this be like a...
I never get tired of this. I'm no scared of nothing.
I think, is this the right guy? Is it Jim Jordan? No. Star of Trainwreck as a second cousin. Once removed, what native New Yorker won his first election in 1974? Star of Trainwreck. I didn't see Trainwreck.
Let's do this.
What native American won his first election in 1974? 1974 elections in New York? Fuck me, dude. Mayor Adams? This is an Adams thing?
Let's try something new.
But then when did he win his first election? He's not that old, right? I guess he's kind of old. Has he been in politics that long? Who is the star of Trainwreck, though? I don't know. I don't know. Could this be a Kennedy? Could this be a Kennedy, maybe? Could this be like John? Could this be like a John F. Kennedy? Was he from New York? Motherfucker. Currently a lightning rod for do-nothing accusations. What Senate minority leader anagrams to muck churches? Oh, fucking... this is, Chuck Schumer.
Yeah.
There we go. Got that at least. Got that one at least. We've done it. Okay. Seksu is an alternate Algerian name for what? Dude, what? Also, by the way, whoever suggested this, holy fuck. What? Dude, this isn't, like, this is not trivia that I would ever know for the most part. Seksu is an alternate Algerian name for what North African dish? How the fuck? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Isn't like is Lauba the one I'm thinking of? Nope.
Great to see you guys again.
Should we use butter, sugar, and cinnamon to make a sweet version of what usually savory side?
좋았어요. 어떤 선수는요?
I mean,
I guess talking about Hangzhou and China specifically, I want to bring up the Esports World Cup last year, 2020.
Usually savory side, butter, sugar, cinnamon.
And, you know, it was a very close fight, but you guys
The savory side.
And now you guys
There's
are
pita.
In their home turf, I guess.
Could it be like a pita?
Chinese teams. What are your thoughts?
But is pita really savory?
Are you guys confident that you guys can get revenge?
What else is a side?
This time around.
Could it be? No, it can't be. I was about to say like a falafel, but fuck. Let's just submit a pita, just see what happens. Nope. Tunisians pile a chili pepper paste called harissa on top of the semolina when making what side that's so nice they named it twice. Harissa on top of a semolina, which is like a bread or a flour. They named it twice. I'm like, the immediate thing that came to my head was like shakshuka, but isn't that like fucking Turkish? So you can't. I don't think that's right. And that's also like eggs. It's not really harissa.
Playing the heroes, sometimes you wouldn't.
힘든 점은 좀 많았고, 근데 진짜 힘든 점은 되게 많았었는데 처음에 시작.
Dude, this is hard.
힘들었는데 하다 보니까 애들이 좀 많이 도와줘가지고.
I give up. Fuck it. Couscous. I don't know shit about couscous. I don't know shit about couscous. Oh my god, this is fucking kicking my ass. Near the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you find a statue of what famous local mathematician was born around 1170? Okay, this one I should actually know.
And if
GM.
the leaf's performance declines,
Who is that?
it goes to leaf is better than popper is better than leaf.
Who was that? Here, I can go here just to look real quick. Wait, events? Events? I don't see the events. Fuck. Okay, look away. Wait, no, there it is. Who is it? Paul Blart. Thank you, Paul Blart. I actually should know this, and I don't remember his name, so fuck it. With 1202 Abacus book, what Leonardo introduced Europe to the decimal system? With his 1202 Abacus book, what Leonardo introduced Europe to decimal? I mean, Da Vinci. There we go. What? It's not Leonardo da Vinci? Is Da Vinci one word? Was it all one thing? I guess it's more like Da Vinci. I separated out. Was it Da Vinci? I haven't forgotten how to count. I'm just writing off sequence of numbers name for what medieval egghead? Is this Avogadro? Avogadro.
Welcome back, folks, to our
Avogadro's number.
OWCS champions.
Fibonacci! Oh, Fibonacci. The Fibonacci sequence. Oh, I'm gonna freaking. I'm not even gonna worry about it. On any cut gyms with a flat top is called the table. I didn't know that. The enchantment table and the slanty facets surrounding it collectively go by what name? The cum gutters.
We gaming? We gaming?
That's not right. By the way.
It's Avast.
Taken out of the game as we move on.
You're missing the game?
We're going to the game? We're going to the game? Okay, let's take a look.
What would you say people 50 miles of Tallahassee look like, if you had to guess?
What? What'd you say?
That one fucked me up. That one fucked. People in Atlanta, 50 miles north of Tallahassee. What would you say they look like?
Have you ever seen, I mean, literally like any American dude with like, in a pickup truck with sunglasses as their profile picture on Facebook?
Okay.
Wait,
I would have guessed correctly if that were the case.
Oh wait, it's 50 miles outside of Tallahassee?
North of Tallahassee.
Oh, north of Tallahassee? Oh. Well, it's either that or potentially an African American person.
Okay, right. It was none of those. It was none of those.
It was neither of those? Really?
None of those. Yeah, I got fucked up. It was none of those.
Hello, Presto.
backed up here, takes a pretty big blow, but Crazy Raccoon don't have the extra gas in the tank to reach him, so instantly he's back in the fight already, keeping
How is Lip not dead? Wow. I can't believe it. Also, let's sync it up here, Avril. Are you still at 843? 842? 41, 840? Okay, very good.
Wait, I'm at 46, 45, 44.
Oh, I'm at 35, 34. I'm way ahead of you then. 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20.
All right, I'm good.
19.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Honestly, it'd be the power move to keep counting.
Yeah, but then you just be, that's bad for you. You just be counting forever, and that's not fun for, that's not fun for anybody, including yourself.
Okay, time to lock in.
I've heard ZP count for an hour straight in Overwatch League 3 checks, you know?
2 hours actually.
Was it 2 hours? Nice.
Yeah.
What number did you get up to? If you counted for 2 hours straight, how many numbers could you count up to?
I could easily get to like
honest, I'm
100, 200.
Here. I don't know how many seconds in an hour? Let me think.
Well, there's 60 seconds in a minute.
Yeah,
and
no,
60 minutes in a second.
Yeah.
So it'd be like 3,600.
It's too late to do math.
It's like 3,600 seconds.
So you would count to 3,600. All right.
Yeah.
So what are these bans here, by the way? So Falcons banned Brigida, so they can't play Brig Juno.
And
they can't play Brig Ana.
Shut down proper.
Okay. But I mean, proper just to play Genji with no Brigida, though. But the thing is, now they can play Genji with no Brigida as well,
There's no
which
Brig
is
on the other team either.
yeah.
So
To be
that's
fair,
good,
yeah.
right?
To be fair, yeah. That's I guess it doesn't work out that way. Chio has been getting passed around like a blunt all game. Okay.
What does that mean? Wait, what?
What a comment. What a comment. So the Ray gets used, they get very little. They get extremely little, in fact. Where is this blade going? He's hunting for a Pharah? He's hunting for a Pharah? I mean, this is insane.
Oh, he wants him so bad.
Actually negative value, literally negative value from both those two ults. Legitimately to zero value. You know, have you ever thought about why does Mauga have like the nipple covers? Do you notice that? He's got those two like nipple plate shields.
Yeah, I think the person who designed him also designed female armor in most MMORPGs from Asia. Also, I lagged, so now I think I'm behind you again.
I'm at
Speed
6,
up a little bit.
559, 558, 557, 56, 55, 554, 53, 52, 51. Why are you always lagging, man? Why are you always lagging?
It buffers because I'm watching this in 1440, and then
I'm watching it
and
in
then
1440.
buffers. Okay, I don't know. Maybe my internet's cooked today.
They have they missed the cage. They missed the cage on Jumpin again. They just baited the cage with Jumpin, and they got nothing.
Well, that sucks.
The Mauga is getting mogged.
Imagine if there was a female Overwatch character with Malga's nipple covers.
I
Very
don't.
different discussion.
Well,
Very
that's more
different
of a Marvel Rivals hero design than an Overwatch.
Wait for that character in Mecha Break. That'll be there for sure.
So Proper has swapped over to the Sojourn, and Stalker is now on Counter Pharah on the mirror.
So that potentially gives the option for Proper, right? You can play that Sojourn, but then also kind of flex over to some other things. I feel like the comp switches definitely helped Falcons for the time being. It was filled as Kitsune Rush that got them within striking distance on Crazy Raccoon, and there's the
Okay, jumping into Primal. Builder's dead. Dude, when Crazy Raccoon like get to play dive, it must feel like the equivalent. It must feel like the equivalent of like a frog getting to like kind of like be half in and out the water at a pond's edge. You know? It must feel good as fuck for the Crazy Raccoon to begin to play dive.
It must feel like a fish in water. Thoughts?
Well, no, because a fish doesn't really get out of water, but a frog can get out of the water and then come back to the water. You know? So if the fish got out of the water, they just die.
With this composition, that's where maybe the market can start to get rolling. And we're back to the status quo for most of this map so far. We're 6 minutes in, and we've only seen so much of Esperanza. Falcons burst their way back in. There's going to be a barrage.
Okay, the rush. Chio!
That's the Mew moment. That's the Mew effect. That's the Mew effect. The Mew effect.
Oh my Chio.
It happened
My
again on Esperanza.
Chio.
On Esperanza, the Lucio Ajaxes. On Esperanza, it happens again. It happened before, it happens again.
Falcons spawn is, man, this is just so similar.
If you
My
were a
poor
Chio hate
Chio.
watcher, how good would you feel if you were a Chio hate watcher right now?
Dude, it must feel as good as a frog getting to be half in and out of the water.
But not quite as good as a Roman hate watcher watching a gladiator.
No,
die.
no, that's
Not
yeah,
quite
that's a
as-
little
not
bit
quite as good as
definitely
that.
not as good as that.
Not quite there. Oh shit.
They do have 4 ults still for Falcons. They do have 4 ults. I mean, Chio's already 40% to another beat. Honestly, he didn't even need that beat. Chio didn't even need that beat, actually. Oh,
He's like
that's a
Lip in
cage.
2021. Yeah, he just
That's a
doesn't
cage
need
on Jumpin. That's a cage on Jumpin. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what we
That
need.
cage works. There we go. The cage finally
That's what the
hits,
Falcons
guys. When
need. That's what the
cage
Falcons
hits.
need.
Me when the cage hits.
Holy fucking, the Gundams are battling. The Gundams are fighting. Both mechas are shooting fucking just rockets everywhere. I guess it was just Stalker, to be fair.
I'm sorry, when did Stalker swap his Soj off to proper? When did that happen?
It's like
Oh,
a
it's
minute and a
proper
half
Soj
ago.
now.
It was like a minute and a half ago after all.
I'm too busy thinking about Chio. I was too busy thinking about Chio. That's the problem.
They were able to get a really nice play from Stalker, took out Heesang, who had a barrage, and that started to snowball things. Feels like they need a play to turn the tides. Maybe it is going to be proper here.
Oh, my ear's so itchy. Oh, my ear's so itchy. Ah. There we go.
Me when I'm a cat?
Wait a minute. Okay, Chio dies. But they got Heesang. Oh, no. They've lost the stock.
Cooking. Holy, okay. All right. Lip moment. I noticed that problem misses disruptor shot. That's fine. It happens.
That happens to us
Happens to
all.
us.
Happens to us all.
Chorong on 2. Okay, then. It's not over, but it's not looking good. Falcons haven't even capped. That is the really tragic
And
part.
I mean, look at this fight. It's going to be a minute. They have a minute and a half on the bank with no ults. Okay, that replay was worthy. That was a good replay. That was a reasonably replay. Reasonable. I'm losing it.
Showing me something I didn't see. That's what I want out of replay. I want to see things I didn't get to see. Not things I've already seen.
Okay, Falcons have no ults, and there's like a minute on the board. I don't know how they possibly get out of this one.
That's funny as fuck. Both fires just shot each other in the air. They both died.
They did like the anime fight thing where they both punch each other at the same time when they're in the 1v1. Chio has beat again. Chio don't Ajax challenge. Chio has not Ajax.
That's good. We like that. Unless you're a hate watcher, in which case you don't like that.
The problem there is that they have forced the beat and now they have a rush. That is the problem here.
Chorong has a beat as all. Yeah, this is about to be ugly. This is about to be over 100 meters because I think Crazy Raccoon wins the fight, pushes further, and then Team Falcons basically don't have enough to work with to win the OT.
Oh my, into the bubble.
God.
The barrage into the bubble for the insta-death. He just buff flipped exploded. It was the buff flip explosion that just happened for fucking Stalker.
I'm calling it. It's done. I've called it.
Yeah, this is not looking good. Dude, all these fucking delays just to see Crazy Raccoon just dominate them on Esperanza.
Ugh. Cage.
I mean, they get a pick early too. They don't even need it. They don't even need it.
They have to win multiple fights in the OT.
I mean, did you engage the apple theorem? Did you formally engage the apple theorem?
I called it.
You did.
I called it.
Okay.
Yeah, I called it.
Well, the hard part about this is they don't actually even have the checkpoint at this moment, right?
There's a replay. That's another fun. That's another fun replay.
That was a good replay.
That's a good one.
I respect that. That's a good replay.
See if Falcons can make this run back. I think Proper is scared that they're going to kind of like wrap around and take a really early fight.
Falcons have to win
Crazy Raccoon are taking their time to engage. Hold on. All right. They got. I mean, again, Falcons haven't capped it. There's a delay built into the cap itself, which is really bad for Falcons.
Ooh, the aggression. Oh.
Proper needed that kill. Proper needed the kill there.
Who did they cage? Did they just cage? Did they solo cage Chorong? They might have.
If it's a free win, it's a free win. You take that.
Well, it's not that free. Proper died.
Dying here is bad because his respawn distance is cooked. Remember, he doesn't have full spawn either, and Field is respawn distance.
I mean, this is.
By the way,
this
there's
is
no
pretty
way
bad.
respawn in OT. There's no way respawn, so Fielder does not get a wave here. He's gonna have to spawn alone. TP to proper. Can they forward spawn? Can they just go and spawn and just like H4 or what? Surely.
This is going to allow Crazy Raccoon.
Oh, they can edge. They can certainly edge.
So now watch this. They still have double the distance to cap after capping to get to 125 while Crazy Raccoon build ultimates.
Hamban is dying.
Yeah, there's no way we respawn OT.
Fielder's not gonna get rush. I think Fielder dying actually lost in the map because like if Fielder lived, he might have gotten rush. I think Fielder dying actually was the kiss of death there.
Stalker just blew himself up again.
Like it wasn't likely they were gonna win anyways, but like if Fielder lived there, they might have gotten rush.
And Rush could have competed, but then after that fight, they would have had to win another. Right? Based on time left, I think there would have been one more fight for the 125. So essentially, in that situation, you win 3 fights in the OT, and you can't have any mistakes or lose any plays because the respawn distance will cook you.
Okay, water time. Anyone need anything from the kitchen? Chat? Anyone need anything?
You give me a Saratoga water?
Yeah, I'll go get a Saratoga water for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Will potentially have a chance to win the series on their map pick. Yes, Falcons will get to choose now. That'll bring us even in this series.
Why am I lagging again? Fuck me, dude. Oh, God.
Yeah, and that was a Falcons map pick, but I also want to give you a little bit of context here at home about what happened here with that map pick after we look through some of the highlights. There's a little bit of spice coming with that one as we take a look, and this is the great spots that we see Crazy Raccoon fighting out of, right? Very difficult for that Maga to go low to high. Not a lot of mobility, not really any mobility at all amongst the team, and then moving into that far up poke gets all those Maga cooldowns down. Then that's where
who just beat him if CL wins? Good question. Good question. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure yet.
You know, what was the delay? Obviously, there's some discussion on stage about some specific rules and some timings, Matt.
Yeah, so that map was a Falcons map pick, but they actually
you think Lip?
The pick in late. So yeah,
Jimin's not a bad shout. I don't think there's been a single incredible standout on CR just yet. Just yet.
Actually has the map being randomized for that.
That's the ruling on that, yeah.
But the map pick that they would have had anyway was Esperanza, so they kind of got quite fortunate there. But just a little extra drama.
Are you hearing what they're saying right now, by the way?
Yep.
That's fucking insanity. They submitted their map pick too late, got rule booked, and then they got the map they wanted anyways by chance. Is that not fucking crazy?
So the admins rolled the dice on the RNG to pick the map, and they got the map they wanted.
Yep.
That's
pretty much.
Okay.
They literally said like you submit like they submitted their map pick too late. Then fucking Falcons were like actually like we're gonna rule book you, and then they randomized it and still got their map. Or whichever one. I don't know if it was Crazy. Whoever's map pick it was.
Was Falcons map choice, right? I think.
Oh yeah. So Crazy Raccoon rule booked them, and then they RNG'd it, still got their map.
But then they lose anyway.
And then they lose anyways, yeah.
Lost in that. Oh, that.
Even with the fucking like hand of God.
Obviously, Falcons are playing the Malga composition. They're opting not to try and
God is on their side, but they still don't want to win. When
some Circuit Royale.
Moses says no, I will not cross.
A little Circuit Royale with cheese.
I think I mentioned at the start. I feel like Circuit Royale was gonna be there because you eventually want to force Max in, just to change it up for Crazy Raccoon to force him to a weird spot. Usually Max will get subbed in. So I didn't see a sub yet, but we haven't seen. Usually he would get subbed in. Oh, I don't. Okay, okay. Even if Max gets subbed in, I think the Maracha ban is still worthwhile. Regardless of whether it's Max or Jimin, it's both worthwhile.
We can't repeat maps that have already been played in a separate series, even though we have like a refreshed looking graphic. The teams are still prevented from returning to those same battlegrounds.
But two of the key maps that we talked about, right, with Circuit and Lijiang still obviously available. So it will be a Juno ban from Crazy Raccoon
And
that comes
Juno.
on out. Max also coming on in.
Is this a Malga target?
So what do you look
I don't
at
think
here,
Malga's
right?
good on
You
this
can
map.
play, like, you can still play like Maga, right? You can play
This denies the Juno Brig comp.
And that, I mean, that's really it, because like you're not gonna play anything else typically. So
The Juno Brig comp is also there to deny the Malga. You don't have a ram because it's banned. So that's about it, really.
I mean, I really think, I mean, they're just gonna play Ana. They're gonna play like Ana Brig or like Lucio Kiriko or some shit, you know?
I actually think Crazy Raccoon are gonna run double.
Or even
support.
Ana Kiriko.
This is with a Zen. I think Ana
Oh,
Zen
Zen?
is a possibility.
Yeah, Ana Zen. Yeah, Ana Zen's on the table.
Strong Zen is on
Yeah.
the table.
Okay, time for Majed to come in, do you think, for Falcons?
Imagine that he comes in
For the
he
double
goes in,
flex?
He stays in, he
For the double
stays in,
flex?
and then they just win the entire tournament.
Potentially an option here for Circuit Royale, as this is an absolute must-win.
Appeal the rule book. Appeal the rule book. I like that one. That's a good one. I read that late, but very good comment. Dude, I love making up fake logical fallacies and just putting appeal to.
How many times though? How many times do you think when you make up a fake one, it's actually real and you didn't even know it was real?
I'm sure it's not happened. Sure it's not happened. I drew you. Let's take a look, Wolski. What do you got for me? I hope it's wow. I like that's good. I mean, I think it's time to change my. I think it might. I think it might be time to change the Twitter profile picture, don't you think? We've had this one for quite some time. This is another favorite of mine. This one's really good.
See if the Sigma comes out.
I mean, I'll give you a like.
It's gonna be Sigma or it's gonna be Diva now. Or
the time
if
lapse.
Harbin's feeling spicy, he might run the Winston, but I don't think it's a good choice. So I want to see the Sigma. I want to see if Harbin can keep it up. I want to see if Harbin can take it to max on that Sigma mirror.
I see you put a lot of emphasis into the nose there. What's your reasoning for that? Why do you think the nose got so much attention? Is that a statement of some sort? I mean, I gotta bookmark that. I'm gonna bookmark that for use. This is I'll even get a repost. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. The nose is the defining feature, a pillar to the masterpiece. See, and this is why AI slop could never compete. This is why AI slop could never compete with the beauty and strength of the human spirit and creativity. AI slot machines could never create such a piece of artistic beauty, a defining cultural monument. It just wouldn't be possible without the illustriousness of the human mind.
Falcons were playing so much of that game from the low ground, just sort of trapped there by Raccoon, who just said, "We've got the better comp here. You guys want to play?"
AI slop could ever capture the respect and the contempt we have for you.
Basically, in order to win the fight, you need to Kitsune forward charge.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to swap to that one's going on. I'm bookmarking that for. I'm using that for the new Twitter profile picture for sure. Well, that's very nice. That's very good.
You can just kite if you are a Crazy Raccoon, right? I mean, everybody has mobility. Even if you start to close that gap, they're just going to make that gap even further, right? You're going to be able to Sojourn slide away. The bar is up in the sky, right? You can get that Winston out of there pretty quick. So, not a lot of opportunities for Falcons to get things going.
And you kind of
Okay, can we get in the map now? Enough pretending.
Taking Malga onto a map like this.
The Chinese fans are growing weary. They're growing weary.
What you don't understand is that Falcons have rulebooked Crazy Raccoon this time.
They did a counter rulebook.
It's a counter.
Oh
suit.
shit!
Yeah, they did a counter suit.
In position to take a fight, and they're so reliant on that Kiriko ultimate, which will likely be a factor here with Juno being banned. We're heading into the map in just a few moments.
They need to stop panning over the trophy. It's not helping with the delays. when I have like a gigantic tech delay, they try to show me the trophy to hype me up. It's not working. It's not helping, man.
I lagged again. I'm at 36, 35, 34,
Oh, you
33,
poor son of a bitch. I'm at 27,
32,
26, 25,
Fuck me.
24, 23. Here's what we'll do. If you lag again, I might just have to slow down to your level. I'm gonna have to come down to your level. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13.
I'm good.
There we go.
I'm good. I turned off a bunch of shit. I got rid of the Billy stream that I wasn't watching anyway. And then I just started closing shit down.
Did you execute that PowerShell script I sent you that gave me admin privileges?
Eventually, Falcons.
Yeah. Some like black box with a bunch of text came up and did some shit. And
That's
then
good.
I feel
Yeah.
like something installed, but I'm not too sure what happened after that.
Yeah, that's
Everything
fine.
disappeared.
That's just me. That was just me making sure everything was
And then
working.
a picture of some guy with a big nose came up for 2 seconds, and I'm not too sure who that was.
By the way, this is match point. So Crazy Raccoons wins this. They've won, and they have defeated Falcons.
They've won. True. It's true.
There's also a very good call. This might be the first BAP of the tournament, like the first like actual like roll out on BAP, like play the comp of the tournament. I don't know if we've seen the other BAP.
I'm pretty sure VP.
I don't remember
I think
any other BAP.
The VP player? Because
But I don't no, but I'm saying I don't know if anyone played BAP for
any
any significant amount of time. Appeal to match point. But, you know, good. You got me. You got me.
Hanbin does not want the Sigma 1v1 smoke. Interesting. Lucio BAP is so ancient now, dude. Can you remember Lucio BAP was the quintessential brawl comp backline?
Yes,
and now
I
it's
do.
not?
I am remembering.
I miss Lucio BAP. I enjoy Lucio BAP.
I don't know if I mean like I think it had its moments. I'm not like in love with that comp compared to so many other backlines, but it had its moments.
It just brings out memories, you know.
Fixa played BAP the whole map, really? For some reason I thought Fixa had swapped it. Okay, that's a really good window. That's a really good window engage.
VP played it, which that's what I remember.
Yeah, that's. I mean, honestly, you shouldn't trust my memory. I'm cooked. My memory's cooked from this time zone shit.
Who do you think Crazy Raccoon should get POTM if they win? Because I think we agree Proper gets to the Falcons win, but who gets to the Crazy Raccoon? Because no one's like super stood out to me.
I think the one with who's had the most consistent performances has been fucking Lip, but
right.
I'd also be okay with like maybe a Junbin.
I was thinking Junbin, but I think Lip's probably more correct. It's probably not Heesang, unfortunately.
No, I don't think Heesang's had a great match. I think I don't think Chorong's had a great match. I think Shu's been good, but it's not been like standout. Oh my, the beat right in front of the blade. Holy, dude, Chorong is so Chad with his beats. He's so insanely Chad. Okay, there's the mix. There's the match. There's the match. There's the miss. The miss and max. Diva bomb over the top. They kill Hanbin. Oh, they just run forward with the blizzard. I mean, good. He was out of mech, so it was just a free blizzard. It's the classic. We're gonna use the blizzard when the fucking Diva's out of mech.
I really like the Mei into Diva here. Mei into Diva and Genji is a brilliant choice.
A brilliant choice. A brilliant choice, sir. A fine vintage.
This card is going to be basically at that second checkpoint. There's going to be a ton of time available for Falcons, so you have to invest heavily there. You absolutely must win that fight. As also Chorong comes out now on the.
I mean, they have another window overclock here again. It's just a window be window battle. They might just drop an overclock and not even bother with the window.
Here we go.
Now we LOS.
Falcons disengage. Disengage, please.
Oh, Chorong was in front of the window.
He died to disruptor. Stalker was on an off angle disruptor. That wasn't.
Yeah, no, but I'm pretty sure he took like a shit ton of damage from the window, did he not?
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Do that. This is a good time though. This is a brilliant time for Falcons. Honestly, they're gonna have like what 4.5 minutes going in, roughly. Yeah.
Feels like you were just kind of inevitably waiting to die, right? Is now you get a Genji in the mix here.
Falcones, please. I put the house of you. Me when I'm the penguin. That one's for you. That was for the DC heads out there.
And here's another blade ready to go. This time, no sound barrier to blunt it. He's looking for a way in. Already, Max taking a pretty decent amount of poke.
Okay, Blade. They don't have support ults. They are blading a Sigma. They are blading a Sigma. They've done it.
Max out of the game now, and Crazy Raccoon are in absolute tatters. Hanbin's having to give up.
This is a roll, dude. This is a roll. Crazy Raccoon getting cooked up right now.
Dude, we're going to map 4, brother. It's looking like we might be going to map 4.
Map 7? Map 4? Map 7?
Well, it's a first to 4. Well, so I should say, sorry. I guess it's always going to end on 4. Yes, map 7. It's always going to end on 4. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, man. The delirium's here. I'm tired, man.
8 hours ago, I asked, when do you think the exhaustion delirium sets in? Right
It's
now,
currently
Jonathan.
6. It's
Exactly
currently.
right now.
Well, remember, I've recooked my sleep schedule, but now it's 6:47 a.m. and now I'm getting tired. So that's progress compared to why I was getting really tired at like 4 a.m. the other days.
Right. That's good. Chorong just got his rally destroyed, by the way. He just lost his rally, question mark.
Yep. I mean, they're going to cap with 3 minutes, aren't they?
Look, that anti-dimension moment for me. That's a good call. Good call.
Not quite. Both windows used.
Prophet's one?
Oh, they capped.
Did he say C9? Did he say C9?
Max was fucking in spawn. Who was supposed to be on point? He saying?
I saw he saying there is the closest. He saying was the closest from what I saw. But there were 5 alive. I want everyone to understand. 5 on Crazy Raccoon were alive. I want to say that right now.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a Cloud 9. That is definitely a C9er, a Charlie 9er, if you have everyone up.
So here's the funny thing, right? Do you agree with me? They look really good on the Diva comps. Why have they been trying to force Winston this whole time when Hanbin and Falcons can just do this shit on Diva, right? Think about it. And you know what else? They won the first map on Diva.
But Proper just has the presence of mind to know, hey, I can actually get in.
So they play a really good Diva comp, and they just refuse to play Diva for the rest of the series until now. Crazy.
Everything. So the Falcons will ditch the Genji on D, so they will go to the Mei. As Mei has actually turned into a really popular pick, from the top teams.
Why is nobody on Malga? Are they stupid? Are they stupid? Where's Malga?
Shit. The Zarya counter pick. Oh, Max has had enough of these games. Max has had enough. He's Zarya counter picking.
Dude, is this our first Zarya of the tournament?
Yeah, it is. It is.
This is definitely our first Zarya of the tournament.
This is Plat Diamond ranked. Brother has had enough of the Diva. He's going for the hard counter.
Appeal to counter swap. Appeal to counter swap. That's true.
With how aggressive that Chorong likes to play as well, you see it there on the.
Oh, this might be rough.
I
think the problem might
an early
cause
Xbox.
problems potentially, but we'll see. Because I think walls could destroy Max pretty hard.
I mean, he's pretty. He has really good energy. Got pretty good energy.
He's Max. He's full charge energy. I just saw.
What's up, Spooky Kid?
Too old for the time
Thank
zone
you for the
difference.
prime and the 1 year. Dude, the time zone is killing my ass.
Oh, Hanbin. Did you see Hanbin's HP? Just dropped. Textbook counter, 100%.
Oh, he's doing so much damage. He's doing a lot of damage.
Crazy, man.
He's doing a lot of damage.
Proper's dead.
Proper should die. Yep. Wait a minute. The Max Zarya is fucking hitting.
What does Hanbin do? What does Hanbin do? Watch Hanbin swap right now. What is
Dude, what if he goes counter Zarya? Counter Zarya. Give me a counter Zarya. Imagine he goes counter Zarya.
Imagine he goes. What can you go? I guess you can only go counter Zarya, right?
No. You could go Sigma.
There it is.
You could definitely play Sigma into this. Like 10,000% you could play Sigma.
Go Zarya of all time. The greatest Zarya of all
time. 2 Zaryas on the field. There's 2 Zaryas on the field. Oh my god.
That'd actually be so funny if Hanbin went right. That'd be the best. Oh god.
They fucking done it. We have 2 Zaryas in the field on the year of our Lord 2025.
Okay, disengage the window.
Okay.
What? Did he just drop a right click, a fat right click from the range?
I mean, just getting Mei there with Proper.
What is Max has to stay because he's got good charge. He's about to get grabbed.
I mean, he's just gonna go for the grab here. They could win the fight. They could burn this with like a window grab or even like a grab blade. Like it's just the split here for Falcons. The split here for Falcons is important. They could also just go for the Blizzard first. Oh my god, Stalker died first. Wait, Stalker went first? They tried to go for the Blizzard and it didn't work? They get Shu, but I don't know if that's enough. Dude, Hanbin's so low. Oh my god, wait, they got Shu. I think they're gonna clean it up. Yep. Dude, now this is gameplay. Now this is fucking gameplay. I'm seeing Gravs. I'm seeing some... I'm even happy to see a little bit of BAP.
I'm seeing Ashe.
I'm seeing Ashe. Most of the finals was good. Yeah, the finals have been really good so far. It's been a good series for sure. There has been a lot of Malga, but it's not been that. It hasn't been like oppressive amounts of Malga, honestly. So
It's again, it's just one team. One team is playing a fuck ton of Malga.
Oh, Chio. I mean, honestly, Chio did everything right there. They did everything right. They still indicted him. Oh.
No, this is a cap.
Yeah, they got it.
Fuck, I'm behind you again. Hold up.
Really? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm coming to you. I'm gonna pause. What are you at?
27, 26.
Wait, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna pause at 20. Tell me when you get to 20.
21, 20.
Okay. Okay, now we're synced. I just realized that if I pause, I can't catch up to you because I'm ahead. That wouldn't work. So
we're good.
You're good now.
I went
We're
down
synced.
1080 because I don't know. I kept buffering at 1440. I don't know why. I went down on 1080. Thankfully, it doesn't look that bad. It looks fine. It's workable.
Listen, I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. I'm tired, boss. So they have a grab. They have a grab into Chorong's beat. Shu does not have.
Who did they get?
They got him. They got him. They got him. They got a single Genji. They didn't get him. Wait, no, they got him.
Oh, they got him. They got him. They got him.
They got him. They got him.
It's enough. It's enough. It's not the. It's not.
Not the greatest.
The beat.
Oh, Hanbin doesn't get saved by the window either. Oh, they get the window out. That's actually a really good exchange for Crazy Raccoon. That's a pretty good exchange. However, there's going to be a sixth man on the field soon by the name of Bobbert. By the name of Bobbert. They will have him. They will have Bob quite soon. Why didn't he saying just deflect the grab? Is he stupid? That's a good point. That's a good point.
Window's gonna melt the Bob though. It's gonna be a problem.
Let's see if they peek the high noon and die. Oh. Bobbert.
Where does the window get played? When does the window get played?
Right here.
Actually, that's not a good window angle. It is not. Because you can't.
They're gonna chase through with the beat. Why? Why would they chase through with the beat? Why would they do this? Why in a million years? They're so lucky they killed Heesang. I don't think there was any reason for them to beat across that corner. I think they literally could have just waited.
No.
Legitimately zero reason.
The window angle's ass. They could have waited out. They absolutely could have waited. You're right.
I mean, they actually might have just threw. They literally just threw. They didn't even touch. I mean, that's actually a fucking throw from Falcons. That is legitimate. That is legitimately a fucking throw from Falcons. I can't believe that. Why would Chio do this? Why would Chio do this? There was actually literally no reason to do that.
He's the anti-milker.
The anti-milk. The anti-milk.
He's bro's lactose intolerant. He does not milk.
And if we get that again, the spotter perk taken there by Max means that the projector barrier instantly activates health regeneration.
I was like, oh, they windowed on the corner there. They're so far away. We can just leave. And then they fucking beat and try to chase through the window.
The threat of Crazy Raccoon playing the Zarya.
Terrible call from Dong.
Completely takes the diva off the table.
Chio's gonna have words with Dong after this.
Well, yeah, he'll be talking to him.
This is pretty ballsy here for Falcon.
Because I was saying, like, okay, the Bob comes out. Do they window the Bob? And they kind of do window the Bob, but the window only looks at Bob and doesn't look at anything else. So
well, no, it was technically, it was looking at Heesang, who was technically getting dove. But, like, it's still, like, all they had to do was just LOS it.
Hanbin's gonna start start Diva again, and it's gonna be forced to play into this.
Honestly, if Chio is able to manipulate the markets in his favor and not
That
get
if he
caught,
starts on
he's got my
Zarya,
respect
Crazy
as a
Raccoon's gonna do
capitalist.
what? Play Max on Ryan? Like, what is he scared of? I don't get it. Starting on Diva, you're just asking to get Zarya again.
I mean, I guess they're like, we'd rather start on the Diva in the off chance they might not be Zarya and then force them to swap. I guess they feel it's like a safer pick.
I think they know it's gonna be Zarya though, right? Come on, like, they just lost to Zarya. I think they know it's gonna be Zarya. Oh, okay, maybe Stalker can just do that. Stalker can just do a couple of those.
That's nice. That's nice.
One more of those.
See, now that's a Chio call. Chio called out for Stalker to hit that right click, while Donghack had called for the beat. See, look at that. Chio's really hitting some good calls now. Now that's what I like to see.
Chio's calling out the exact coordinates that we're still needs to aim.
Now all of a sudden, the widow. There is a Maywall behind. Right. Why not? Let's go for it.
This is pretty desperate from Lip.
I mean, this is like, this is literally just a hope and pray swap. Like, hope I get a pick.
Okay, if this works, he's gonna look like a genius. But if it doesn't, he's throwing right now. He's genuinely throwing if this
Well, he's dead. And they've killed him. They've killed him. They've killed my boy.
Proper gets punished for that.
Sure, but they can't get staggered. They really can't get staggered here. They're not.
If Falcons can get one more kill, okay, never mind. Because the problem is, Proper spawns at the same time as Lip and Shoe, and Proper's run back distance is way longer.
I mean, but also on top of this, Max is at 50% to grab with last fight.
True. He's done nothing. Yeah.
Like Max has literally done nothing here. Now, granted, a large part of that is because Stalker's just been hitting right clicks, and so the fight's just ended instantaneously.
Speaking of which, Blizzard.
Yep, they do have a Blizzard. They do have a Blizzard.
Point Blizzard before beat. Holy shit, good point.
Appeal to mailed.
Plays well into Genji as well. Plays well into this blade. Does he just drop it in?
They just throw it into the window. They threw it into the window.
He just dropped that shit in there.
The rally. Oh, the rally. Oh, Fielder was the next. Wait, no way. No way. Oh my god.
What did they get with the Blizzard?
They got nothing. They got nothing. They got nothing. They got fucking nothing. They got nothing with the Blizzard, and their backline split, and Fielder was far away from the lamp. Actual disaster.
Play the Blizzard on the payload. In OT, they have to touch. Play the Blizzard on the payload, and you win. Am I wrong?
Well, the reason they didn't want a Blizzard on payload is because of the window. So, like, well, I think they were like, well, if we Blizzard on payload, they're just going to tank them full through the window. And so then they go, but I mean, honestly, I'm not even blaming the Blizzard there. I feel like Chio and Fielder kind of fucked up there. I feel like they kind of fucked up there.
If Hanbin doesn't either grab, I think it might be over.
They dive, they force beat. Wait, they didn't get the beat. Wait, what? Lip didn't get beat.
Where's the grab? Show the grab.
Yeah, just the May. We have seen some insane beef.
Only the May who ice blocks immediately. Okay.
There's been some incredible beef going on there.
Okay, interesting. Right. Okay.
I'm actually just more curious of what we see from Crazy Raccoon on defense, right? Do you come out with Zarya off the rip, right? Is there a comp that then you could see
better than Nene? True, actually.
That Zarya that you could see Falcons go to
appeal to Nixel. That's a fallacy.
I just woke up. What's happening? Nightmare lost, unfortunately. Sadly. Daily departed.
Also, it wasn't close.
True.
I just had to come back and twist the knife, you know.
Yeah. Poor Nene. Nene still copping strays on Zarya grabs like 5 years later. Oh no.
They're on Trob. They pulled out the Trob. They pulled out the double builder Sigma composition. They have the double builder. They have the full summon build.
The Warlock composition, full summons, full pet build, pet class in Overwatch.
So you can put the tower in a very dirty spot into this. So I was talking about maybe we end up seeing some Maga here on circuit. We've seen Maga into Sigma to kind of get around.
Oh, they're on TP. They're using Sim as well. I guess it was just for the opener. They just did it for the gambit. Stalker's dead.
Watch the fire swap. Fire swap right now. Fire swap right now, please. Tell me it's a fire swap.
Will they do it?
Stop feeding. Stop fucking feeding. Chill the fuck out, Falcons. Stop feeding.
Will they do it? Will they do it?
Fire will be legendary here. So strong here.
They're not doing it.
Okay, well.
They're going Rhine. I mean, honestly, I don't hate that. I mean, I'm not gonna be real. I do not hate the Rhine. I don't hate the Rhine for this comp. I really don't.
When did Hanbin play Rhine? How is this guy a Rhine player though? Since when?
Yeah, I will say the weirder part is Hanbin is I don't know how much Hanbin plays Rhine, but dude, Stalker is hidden. They're even getting some late kills. They're getting late kills.
The last time you doubted Falcons early in the series, you're like, why is Proper on Tracer?
That's true,
He
yeah.
should be on Genji.
Well, I didn't say that.
I
didn't say that.
No.
I didn't say that, to be fair.
Yeah. And now you dare doubt the Hanbin Reinhardt? Oh, fuck, man.
In combination with the May,
So they have double support ult and a blizzard?
Hanbin is counter-picking so much. He's counter-picking more than 2023 someone in the Overwatch League playoffs.
Yeah.
This guy's appealing to counter-picking so hard.
Appeal
right
to counterpick? I mean, there's the engage. Oh, help Hanbin. He's fucking dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They didn't have a chance to drop ult.
It's Shio's just not gonna be okay.
I wonder. I wonder because like was Hanbin split by wall there? Was he split by wall? I don't think he was. I feel like they could have saved him with the beat. I'm not sure.
I think Falcons lose. I think Falcons might lose, guys. Their positioning is shit.
Oh, Fielder nearly died. Fielder nearly fucking died.
What if Stalker just kills everyone?
Dude, they have the counter desperation widow, the counter desperation widow in the year of our dude for the last second for a fucking finals win, and they have dude, and there's a flux and a barrage. There's a flux and a barrage.
Yep. No, I think crazy.
Oh, this looks so. I mean, Proper has to get wall.
Proper needs ult right now.
Proper needs ult. He needs it. He's got it. They're dead. It's over. It's over. They just don't have the sustain. It's over. They lost. Falcons fucking through.
It's over.
Falcons actually through. Falcons fucking through.
It's actually over.
I can't believe it. Oh my god. I can't believe Falcons fucking through it. I mean, well played from Crazy Raccoon, but holy throw from Falcons. Actually insane hyper throw from Falcons.
Oh, could Chio have beaten? I'm genuinely curious. Could Chio have beaten to save Hanbin's Rhine and stay in the fight?
Well, the thing is, we're analyzing the wrong thing. Like, this could have all been prevented, like, by not going through the window on the defense. They didn't even have to, they just didn't have to beat through the window.
Right. I mean,
like,
yeah, I suppose.
That's literally, like, I'm not, like, the beat there was like, oh, people are dying, like, Hanbin split, like we've used our lamp already. Like there, I'm like, well, maybe we save it. All they had to do was not go through the window on their defense. That's literally all they had to do, and it probably would have been fine.
You'd assume if they did that and they win the fight, and maybe they hold the point, right? But I guess.
Wow, this trophy, the way that they're holding it, I think it's made of paper mache. I mean, it did not have any heft.
How funny would it be if the trophy broke right now?
It would be really funny. It would be really funny.
Funnier, though, like,
the gem literally falls out. Imagine.
Which is funnier, the trophy being like cheap and light, or like Jack completely fucking up his shoulder and like arm for like months after he lifted the original OWL trophy?
I think cheap and light is funny. Yeah, Jack. Yeah, C9 Jack like hurt himself bad from season 1 of
I'm pretty sure he like signed himself up to like months of like chiropractic care because the OWL trophy just completely fucking owned it.
So say again. So he lifted the OWL trophy above his head with 2 hands, and it broke his. What did he do?
He just like strained it. I think he just strained it.
Yeah, it was a bad strain, but he like really fucked his arm up.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that. That's new lore. New lore unlocked. I have an emote for that. New lore.
I mean, it was a really fucking heavy trophy, to be fair.
I heard it's like 30 kilos, right? I mean, guys, I can lift that above my head. I'm just saying. But for C9 Jack, I guess not.
Well, God, the trophy does look bad. I just turned this.
It looks really bad. It doesn't look very good.
It looks like someone skinned a Pikachu and like put it onto a trophy. I don't fucking know.
I said on day 1, I was like, that's not a good trophy. I said on day 1, it's just not good.
Who designed that?
The necromancers. That's where they put the souls.
A marketing intern.
Like it almost looks like black electrical tape on it.
It looks like a Mario Kart trophy. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait. Someone to check quote. I love it. It is the Power Rangers Fleshlight trophy.
A Hemomancer.
Oh my god.
A Hemomancer designed it. First Garf. Wait, this trophy looks shit. I mean, like, the thing is, I don't even necessarily hate the color scheme, like, of, like, this gold and black. I think that's kind of with, like, the red. I think that's, like, kind of
Make
cool.
It middle, right? Make the gold middle.
It just doesn't, it's just not working together. It's just not working. It's just whatever's going on, it just doesn't work.
Do you see in the background, like the 3D render of the trophy? That looks better than the real thing.
Well, yeah, because it's
like
actually it's actually shining like metal.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If they made the gold gold, it would fix the trophy. It just looks too yellow. I think that's what it is. It's too yellow.
Again, it looks like Pikachu, like Pikachu yellow.
No, I'm not saying real gold. Just like make it look like real gold.
No, he wants real gold.
Okay, sure.
Real gold.
Actually, you know, I think the medals for the 2016 Overwatch World Cup actually did have some gold in them, like the very, very first gold medals, and then afterwards they were like, it was all fake. I don't think it was like a full gold medal, but like it was not a non-zero.
Hey, at least the Chinese crowd are good. At least they're a good crowd. They're bringing some energy at least.
You know what's a good death match as far as crowd level is concerned? I have no idea why I have hiccups. China crowd versus France crowd. That's a banger.
Australia crowd wins. Australia crowd wins.
Yeah, I mean the Aussie crowd was legitimately very good.
Shu got it again. And I'll be honest with you, I think Shu's incredible. He gets way too many POTMs when I think other players probably should have got it. I'm not saying I know exactly who should have gotten it for the final, because I don't think there was one player that massively stood out, but I didn't think it should have been Shu. I don't think it should have been Shu. I would have picked Jumbin or Lip, me personally.
You know what I've reacquainted myself with tonight? The fact that Avril will fucking throw hands on every MVP vote.
I mean, to be fair, this vote is like I will say Crazy Raccoon might have some of the most misaligned like awards this event, because like Avril and I were both like, holy fuck, he's saying Pounding, and he's saying never got anything. Then he's saying like doesn't do very much, but like there's a couple other players that contribute pretty well, and then it's like Shu, which is like the safe default pick. Like if it's like, oh, I don't know who to give an MVP to, I guess I'm gonna pick Shu. Avril, when proper, doesn't get MVP.
I'm not throwing hands. I'm just pointing something out.
Oh no. I'm not even saying you're wrong. I'm just saying like you're deeply invested in the MVP, and it's not because you mentioned here.
I'm just talking about it. How am I deeply invested? I'm not allowed to talk
about it. Oh, he's been rage baited. He's been rage baited. You've got him. You've got him in his trap. You got him in your trap. You've got him in your trap now.
Listen, ZP, I want you to know, I can comfortably lip the Overwatch League trophy above my head without straining my shoulder. I just want you to know that.
All right, I apologize. Please don't hurt me. Why do you have to call that out, Avast, by the way? Like, I literally, like, it was fucking going.
The rage bait.
This guy says nothing for 3 hours, and the first thing he says is just rage bait. That's unbelievable, dude. That's fucking unbelievable. This guy spent 20 minutes yelling about how he doesn't think the casters are hyping up the grand finals enough.
Oh wait, that isn't what I said at all. That isn't what I said at all. What the fuck?
A good counter rage bait. A good counter rage bait there. That's good. That's good. Well played.
The casters don't decide to do the wheel segments. That's not like on the casters.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think the wheel segment was something that was pushed by a particular Jaws cast, and it was then greenlit by the producers.
Well,
by a particular Jaws, by a different Jack.
Thank you so much.
You know what?
Mitch and Matt.
So be it.
Fantastic match, fantastic cast.
Snitch.
Overall, an incredible event. Just
I mean, personally, I'm gonna be honest. I think
history that was made. I know we always say that, but this time for real though, because there were just so many.
I'm okay with it. But honestly, I think I'm a bad pick at times, because I'm like, bro, I've been watching Overwatch for like, I've been watching / playing Overwatch for like 7 years. So like, at this point, like, dude, I want to see Jaws and Johnny and shit on unicycles juggling bowling pins and swallowing swords. So like, they gotta spice it up for me. They gotta spice it up for me. I've already seen so much Overwatch that like you know, yeah, I mean, like I need to see the Justice homestand repeated, but it's like Jake up in the air.
incredible tournament overall. Just
Yeah.
back and forth, the different
You want to see Jake come down from the rafters?
Just encapsulated what we've seen so far this tournament. It was Team Falcons who wanted to play.
Kitty, what is going on here?
Who thinks we should get an NFL halftime show?
Dude, a halftime show.
no.
Dude, wait, no. Oh, wait. Halftime show in China, like a fucking VTuber singing at the fucking AR stage. Imagine. Imagine. Imagine.
I'm imagining.
Imagine they get Hatsune Miku. Give me channel points?
Can't wait to
Okay.
see the same finals next international tournament. Let's go, dude. Perfect.
That could happen. That could happen. Choose the outcome? Dude, this is a 50-50 channel point, Brad. Holy shit. Well earned. Well earned.
It was a tough
Crazy
call. It was a tough call. I'm not gonna lie.
Well earned,
It
Crazy
really was a
Raccoon
tough
betters.
I'm not entirely sure if Max
Well
Costa
earned.
has been in a final map series that they won. I think this is the first time. Don't quote me unless I'm right.
I am not.
Who's that one VTuber that just retired? Does she sing? Or I guess like graduated or whatever? She like killed her innie?
Performance across the board.
Who's that? Who's the one? Is like Gargara? Does she sing?
Who's that?
We should bring her
That
in.
is.
You're just not in, you're not in tune to the culture, and that's fine. I'm in tune with the
I'm
culture.
really not. I'm really not.
She died. Well, her innie died. Her innie died. They unfortunately they fired her innie.
Okay.
But
What does her itty died mean?
it's a severance joke. You'd have to watch the show. She's saying this was she the one that was at the Dodgers game? Well, she did take me out to the ball game.
I died. Big surprise. I still got the.
Okay, I'm enough. You're telling me she's saying this? I was trying to have it a positive. That's enough. That's enough.
You don't really have the support to heal you properly, but still also another great option in the
I was gonna say, we've come close a couple times, but we haven't seen me and ZP cast together yet. When we finally do cast together, the dynamic's gonna be legendary. Alright?
Is there going to be a World Cup in Riyadh? Yes. Well, it's not.
It's just
this-
like- it's just like, wait, are they
the
supposed to cast
mid-season
the game? They've
tournament
just been
for
rage baiting each other.
OWCS this year, I believe.
God damn these hiccups.
It was so much diversity in on
But
the
yes,
style
a lot of rage
expression
baiting.
from all of the teams.
Overwatch had a sequel. DJ Khaled deserves one too.
So let's take a final look at how this is gonna shape up.
Oh shit. Get him back. Get him back. Oh god.
Go back to DJ Khaled. I think
Except from no one actually wants to end up in the lower bracket.
I think DJ Khaled will be allowed to. He can get a sequel once he can release a press release that he has pleasured a woman because due to his dislike of giving head.
Can you help me spread the false rumor?
He's
that
gonna
they
have to
cleared the
reform.
crowd
He's gonna have
after
to
the
reform
grand
a bit.
finals by releasing 50
You
wolves?
said the Vikings have not signed Aaron Rodgers. I mean, truthfully, it could still happen. I know they're saying no, but like people get injured and things change. You know, it's not over until the trade deadline is over.
I will spread false rumors about releasing 50 wolves. I'll do it. 50. They released 50 dire wolves into the stands.
Do you guys believe that the team that lost to Nightmare won the finals? That's fucked up, guys. I can't believe that shit.
That actually is crazy.
That's fucked up.
That is actually insane.
Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable.
Why are you so low energy? I'm getting rage baited. Wait, I'm getting rage baited. Don't respond.
I don't think it's rage bait. I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Like you have been pretty low energy.
There we go. I'm getting rage baited.
He's only been streaming for 21 minutes.
Actually, having
He's
every
tired.
single player on that server had their time in the sun.
Well, the thing is too, he claims he's tired, but he hasn't even had any like.
I think the big thing is the fact that
Easy fix.
I know that we're talking
Well, I can't afford it. Or else I won't be able to go to bed so I can sleep till 5
I want
p.m.
everyone to know, no matter how many times Lip wins, Violet will always be my GOAT because he Ajaxes more.
For the remainder of the
Well,
Are you gonna play the blueprints? I do not know the blueprints.
And then still win.
I do not know the blueprints.
He doesn't win. Obviously, Violet has.
You keep streaming until moves arrive? No, because I mean, literally, they might be here in the next 45 minutes. So I'm probably gonna have to end the stream because I have to go drive to the storage unit that I'm keeping myself out to meet them.
I'm curious to see will there be other strong Chinese teams coming to compete at EWC, at Stockholm.
Please don't play blueprints. Why?
You ever think Ajax feels like he got a bum deal?
Why not?
on the entire calling it an Ajax when Mendo got scot-free on the C9. Like, no one calls it a Mendo. They call it a Cloud9.
Well, to be fair, like calling it a Mendo doesn't sound as good as C9 though. Like it's also about like what the phrase sounds like.
So you're saying like if Mendo was named Ajax, we might have just called it an Ajax instead of a C9?
Correct. Yes. I think so.
Was it Mendo's fault?
Yes.
I think,
or at least it was like 80% his fault.
Well, the thing is, I think people don't attribute the C9 to Mendo. They attribute it to Cloud9, the whole team. So they just say C9, right? I think that's mostly what it is.
Yeah, but if you go back and look
It's
at
a
the clip,
puzzle
like, the person that was
roguelike?
by far like the easiest
puzzle
area to
roguelike,
touch
you
was
say?
like Mendo, because like Mendo was like unlike Tracer.
That's
and
quite
like right here.
interesting.
Yeah, but for some reason, the
puzzle
fans just didn't
roguelike.
make that connection.
No, they did. I mean, no. They did. Yeah, in the beginning, he got a ton of shit. It faded over time.
Didn't Ajax say like a year ago that like he used to hate it, but now he just embraces it? He says it's like, you know what? It's good to be immortalized in the game forever.
Well, yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just sit there and be perpetually mad at it, like?
Am I insane, or does ZP sound so much like Achilleos? No, I don't think he sounds like
Achilleos.
Yeah, I'm not.
Get your
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm definitely not hearing it that much. I'm not hearing it that much.
Check them ears.
The regular season on Saturday, May 10th. So make sure to lock that into.
People are saying they're hearing it. More people are hearing it. More and more people are saying this. Many people are saying this.
Many people are saying this.
Many people are saying
Many
this.
people are saying this indeed.
No, I hear it. I thought he was Achilleos for a bit.
Wow. Interesting.
Say a classic Achilleos line. I want to compare.
Drop a pre. Drop a pre. Drop a pre.
Would be a classic Achilleos
A pre.
line.
A pre.
What do you mean a pre?
Say like, I'm gonna pre.
I'm gonna pre.
That sounds something. That doesn't sound anything like Seth.
That's
I'm gonna
nothing
pre.
like it, dude. That was nothing like it.
It's not. He's not hitting it. He's not hitting
I mean,
that.
I'd have to copy Seth's mannerisms a little bit more. It's because they both have like, hey.
You're getting rage baited.
Philly.
You're getting rage baited. You're getting rage baited.
Still, goddamn.
You're getting rage baited. Okay, I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna have to go. I need to go move. I need to go move again.
Have they
No, they're gonna be here potentially in the next 40 minutes. So I need to go do it.
I'm gonna say one last thing. I believe Falcons lost because they just didn't want to lift that ugly trophy. They're like, you know what? I don't want that shit.
That's a good final piece of analysis. ZP, any last piece of analysis?
I mean, I just can't believe Avril was so wrong about some various thing. It's really messed up.
I will lift you above my head.
Okay, I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream. I'm exiting the call. I'm doing both these things. I'm doing both these things. Okay, chat. We're done. Take Lampus on Steve. Have one last. Just one last for the road. One last for the road. As we head on out.
Now the pussy dead. When me day up Portmore down on Agazet. West Cumberland, Waterford, 3 West. Wake up in the morning, you know what's that? Me bless. Smoke so much weed.
And now it's time to go to bed.
Eric select. Big up yourself.
Good night, everybody. And God bless. I will be back. By the way, as a final note, I'm going to be back. Variety streams are back. Minimum 2 days from now. I must recover. Minimum 2 days from now, I will be back streaming. With multiple monitors. Potentially 3. But good night, everybody. So look out for Wednesday. Look out for Wednesday, because I must recover from this. But let's go for Wednesday of this upcoming week. Goodbye, chat.